Because we each had at least 3 mugs of that, and those mugs are massive.
Yeah, what Pilsner was that? That was a place I had.
Dude, I don't fucking know.
Didn't even remember.
I asked Steve what one needed to be drank. He goes, the Pilsner's the one that's the fullest, so it'd be impressive. And I went, is that one?
Well, and honestly, that's a nice little palate cleanser at the end, you know?
Yeah.
Well, that palate was cleansed.
So then I paid. So I closed tabs. I walked up to pay. And like John hadn't paid yet. Savage hadn't paid yet. Buddy of ours who was in there, or a guy we know, he'd paid his big tab earlier, but they'd opened a new one to hang out longer.
So you wanna learn about beer? Stay tuned and never fear. They're the guys for the case, 'cause they'll tell you about what they taste. We got Mudhole, B&Q, we loves Star Wars and grilling too. And Knops guy loves baseball and board games, he's played them all. There's no place I'd rather spend the Monday nights than here, having a few chuckles and damn good beer. Now it's time for Two Beerded Guys.
But it's
good. You don't know the beers usually.
What's up, guys? It is time for episode 95 of the Two Beerded Guys. I'm TBG_Ops guy.
Mudhog B&Q.
With us today,
Mike Lawton
from Indie Craft Brew.
Thank you.
You forgot last time. I was afraid you were going to do it again this time. And behind the mic, the one, the only,
House Green Matt.
It is time to kick off a great show. We got John and I and Mike were just talking. There's some beers to look forward to tonight. We'll go ahead and hop right into it. We'll talk about sponsors and everything else in a second. Let's go ahead and hop into it. Matt, what's your anticipated beer?
I just stepped away. John was hatless, and when I came back, he is now hatted.
That's what I do.
That was very quick, sir. I am.
When I need to be
forward.
You broke him already.
Yes.
I look forward to the Taxman anniversary. I don't know that I've had that, and
Tax holiday.
Yeah, or is it holiday or anniversary? Sorry,
it's the cherry and amberana tax holiday.
Yeah, that sounds like there's enough good stuff in there.
Funny enough, second week in a row. Well, we're going to talk about amberana because Andrew Hood, we had a beer with some amberana wood chips.
Oh, that's what he was. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot that was the name of it, but I remember the discussion.
Yep.
I was not here for that. John, what about you? Anticipated beer?
So this is going to be. I mean, we've got a Superstition meadery Mead again. We've got a Bourbon County variant. There's some really, really good stuff, but honestly, I'm kind of looking forward to the Coquito Dream. I think it's going to be very, very interesting, and yeah, I'm ready for it.
It's coming from Windmill.
I know.
They don't do very many things that aren't good.
I know.
Mike?
Definitely the mead, just because I don't drink a whole lot of mead, so anytime I get a chance, I always like them, yeah.
For me, we're going to be 4 different ones, because I'm going with the Bourbon County brand, because it's the cherry wood. I'm excited for that one. It's first time in a while we've had 4 different anticipated beers.
It's a good lineup.
Yeah, usually John jumps on my style like most weeks.
I do.
This is kind of exciting.
He jacks my style.
I just want to point out that he picked a non-stout.
I know.
Yeah.
That's weird for Matt.
Yeah.
But no, we're excited. Obviously, we talk about Indie Craft Brew a lot. They're our sponsor of our Can Cam, which is always fantastic. It fits Mike's personality, to be honest, that he's Can Cam guy.
Yeah,
because he gets to focus just on those beautiful beer cans, right? So that works out.
He just loves them cans.
He damn straight.
I love the cans, yeah.
It works out perfectly for Mike to have that sponsorship. But we appreciate it. Mike actually gave us a couple of these beers, and then I purchased one of these beers from the Indie Craft Brew Tap Room in Muncie as well. So it's a great sponsorship for us. And don't forget to look at all our sponsors if you haven't already, especially guys like Turf's Up Radio. If you're in the beer industry, check out Water Performance Technologies LLC for all your water needs. Make sure you
call up Ugly Pete.
Do we also still have JP on there?
Not this week.
JP will be back on there soon because we just got some new little can toppers to try.
Oh yeah.
We're excited to test those out. It's a new, sleeker, leaner style. So we'll get.
Is it like the Can Topper Mark II, like new and improved?
No, more like completely redone.
Completely redone.
Oh.
So excited to try that. So check our sponsors out. We really wouldn't be able to do half this show without them because we can't afford it.
If anyone knows how to make money on this shit, just let us know.
Yes.
Hey,
slide our DMs.
We got plans. We got plans.
Plans.
We actually have plans for once.
We do.
So we're excited with everything coming up. Our 100th episode's coming up. We're going to get together with some of our sponsors and some of our just TBGU people. We'll go live from John's house. We're going to be drinking on a Saturday. Whole bunch of bottle share beer going on.
You're doing a live one at our spot too next month, right?
That's the goal. Yeah, we hadn't finalized the date. We're going to do that with you over the break just because we got drunk Saturday and we talked about it.
We did.
Yeah, John and I, we got drunk Friday and talked about it. Then John and I got drunk Saturday and talked about it. But then we...
Sounds like a good week.
We don't remember much after that.
So you need to get together, get drunk, and talk
I was like,
about
wait, we talked?
Yeah, we did. That's one of the few things I still remember from Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
So I knew we'd need to refresh and then talk about that during hour 2.
And why was that, Tyler? What did we do Saturday?
We sent Books and Brews Noblesville out with a motherfucking bang. We have a sign from their store up there, Hop Wars Glockenstyle, because we killed a sixtel.
Yeah, we killed that one.
Got the last beer. We came into a full sixtel and we left with an empty sixtel.
So we got the achievement up there.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
Yes.
Killed a few bottles of wine while we were at it, put some dents in some other beers. John and I don't remember the rest of the night.
No. I made it home.
Sunday morning was fun because I got texts from both of them.
We had a DD.
Yeah.
We made it home safely.
Did.
It's actually very close to here, too.
It is, yeah.
I got text from both of you guys, so a little hazy about some details on the night, and I had to just be like, well, here's what happened.
I woke up, sent a text to John and Matt, and it literally said, few things. 1, how did we get home last night? 2, why am I covered in popcorn?
He was, too.
3, how many tabs did I pick up?
Yeah.
I'm curious. They don't sell popcorn there, so.
So I'm on the couch just covered in popcorn.
Oh, okay.
Evidently, we ate popcorn here. I was missing my mouth, but the amount that was on
No,
me
you're just spreading
was
popcorn
not
about,
just that.
really.
Was not somebody put popcorn on me before they went to bed because that covered the couch.
There was no one down here.
You were down here at one point.
Yeah, I left. I didn't put any popcorn in you. I was the last motherfucker out of this basement.
Bullshit. Because there was more popcorn than anything I could have done.
You should have seen yourself.
I know. Sounds interesting.
But we
Take
had
a
a DD.
picture. God damn it.
Hey, we had a DD.
We did.
I evidently missed my mouth with popcorn and just kind of sprayed it all over. I had to, vacuum the next day. And then the answer to picking up tabs was everyone's.
Yeah.
I bought a lot.
Yeah, you asked those questions like, I can't answer any of
His
that.
response literally was, I don't have an answer for any of that.
Nope.
It was a
No
good
clue.
night. Good
It was
night.
fun.
Hey, and we cheered every single person that came in
That
after
was,
a certain point.
yeah.
And then booed every person who left.
Yes, that was so much fun. Like
People
we
got up, were
people
dancing.
into it, and they were like, okay, it's okay to have fun and let loose a little bit.
It went from everybody like sitting around just talking with each other to like when we started cheering and booing, then the whole building started cheering and booing, then people started getting up and dancing. It was a damn good time.
Yeah,
It's a good time.
I'll tell you what, if any of you tap room brewery owners who
Ever want to throw a party? We know how to get it started.
we can host that.
If you
And-
prefer a
and
docile,
honestly-
quiet, environment, do not invite us. But if you want it hopping and loud, we can probably facilitate that.
And honestly, we bring people, so
That is true.
we were just talking about and the musician. She was great, but yeah, we definitely brought.
She was a
more people.
fantastic musician. She was
Yeah.
very talented, but the only person that came for her was her mom, who we booed when she left to go get something. That was fun. She's like, I'm her mother. And we're like, we don't care.
I mean, we kind of booed like 3-year-olds, so
No, technically the parents
We
booed
booed
the
the
kids. That was my favorite. The kids went outside to play in the green area, and the parents started booing their children as they went out the door. We didn't do it because it was like 5 and 6-year-olds.
Yeah,
we're like,
yeah,
we're not
yeah,
going to
they were
boo the children. The parents
No,
were like,
parents booed
boo.
So, just because we got actually quite a few comments already.
Oh, perfect.
Carries on, so let's get this party started. He's going to continue from Saturday, speaking of
Yes.
people that met us there.
and stayed pretty much the entire time.
Yeah, they said
yeah.
they were going to dinner. They never went
They
to
never
dinner.
did.
Stefan, speaking of, Steven. Wow, I saw Steven and Stefan. They're both right beside each other. Stephen Fox says, hello from Jordan and Steve. Whoop,
up,
whoop.
Hey!
Thanks, guys. You did bring the party. Stephen King, man, he's got a face for radio. I'm not sure which one of you all he's talking about, but it sure ain't me. Russell's on, says, what's up, guys? And
Russell?
we got Brett on, says, well, I just accidentally played the start of the show on a Bluetooth speaker at work. Hope you didn't cuss.
I did.
Yeah, we
Depending
did.
on how far, we were safe for a minute.
Cussed pretty early in that.
Yeah.
He says, happy Christmas to you all. Same to you as well, sir.
Yes.
Also says, what's up, Mike? His father-in-law loved the beers that he gave him.
Awesome.
All the ones Brett bought. Nice.
And he says, Matt, Eric says hi. Well, what is up, Eric? Oh, is that Eric Ludicky?
I like that like light bulb right there.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's awesome. Tell me.
All right, guys, our first beer is going to be Carolina Cobbler. It is their cherry version. Berliner Weiss style ale with cherry, vanilla, cinnamon, graham cracker, and lactose. This is from Divine Barrel Brewing at 6% ABV.
All right. Watered down, all the flavors dropped out.
It's not good, not bad.
Yeah,
It's just meh.
Yeah.
That's a little tart, which is nice. A lot of the ones with that much stuff in them tend to be sweeter than tart, so it's nice that the tartness is there.
Yeah.
But
like the aftertaste has got a nice cherry flavor to it, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, after you drink it and you would normally enjoy it.
a little bit of a lingering cherry, which it's nice to have that, but I'm not getting much of the vanilla or...
There's no cobbler to it, really.
No.
Yeah.
What about you, Mike? You getting anything?
Yeah, this for a Berliner cobbler. Yeah, no, no cobbler.
Yeah.
It almost reminds me of like a less carb cherry 7-Up. Like the after flavor.
I could see that.
I have a different idea of what this kind of beer is supposed to look like, and that is not it.
Yeah.
See, that's what's funny is that's how I would rather mine come out texture-wise. I'm just disappointed the flavor didn't hold.
How do you prefer yours, Mike?
Thick.
Extra thick.
Extra.
Yeah, I can choke this down, but that's about it.
It's not terrible. It's just
it's really not all. It's not bad. It's just meh.
Yeah.
I expected a lot more. For me, the flavor, if I didn't know what was in the can or what was supposed to be in the can, and I just was drinking it, it'd probably be a perfect 3. Just a meh, drinkable.
Yeah, totally
But
forgettable.
knowing what's all in it,
Yeah.
or supposed to be in it, that I'm not picking up, and we
Yeah.
always say what's on the can better be in the can.
Yeah.
Some of us follow that rule all the time.
Some of us
don't. That's gonna be
Matt.
some. I like how Matt's laughing from doing his dish fish, but it's gonna be some major docked points because it's not just one thing missing. It's quite a bit.
Yeah, it is a lot that's missing, and like it's drinkable. It's not like, oh, this is gross. No, it's forgettable. There's nothing outstanding about it, and that's what I'm going to give it a 2.
Don't forget, guys, our scoring system is based on Untapped's 0.25 to 5. 3 is the perfectly average beer. Above 3, above average. Shocker. 4 or higher is like Seek Out. 5, that 4, 7, 5, and 5 are just some of the best beers you've ever had. Under 3 is below average, but that 2 to 3 range is drinkable.
Yeah.
A lot of times your core beers at breweries will be in that like 2.5 to 3 range just because they got to be able to make them quicker, put them out in larger scale. Under 2, you're starting to get into the, well, I already bought this, or somebody gave it to me, whatever, I'll drink it. Under 1s, you're starting to get into that drain pour, especially that 0.75 and lower. It's definitely like, no, I'd rather drink water. And coming from the 3 of us on screen and the 1 off, saying I'd rather drink water is
pretty low bar.
yeah, that means you really sucked.
Yes.
Mike, my man?
I'm a 2.
Yeah, I'd rather drink water, so I'm gonna say 1. It was trash. I would have
Alright.
poured that out.
He just doesn't do it because he was sitting next to us and we finished ours.
I can kill it, but yeah, I'd pour that.
He
if I open
didn't
that,
enjoy that.
If I open that at a beer share, like I'd pour it out.
I have seen Mike multiple times not be happy with a can that he's opened and
I'll
pour
just
it
pour it
out.
out.
Yeah.
I'll just go grab something else.
Like that. Like I've legitimately seen that happen.
I'm not sharing garbage beers.
For me,
Good rule.
For me, it's drinkable. I'm gonna follow John on the 2. Not happy with it, but
Yeah.
I think it falls in line with the 2. For me, anyway.
It's a 1.75.
It's not a bad score for it. Kind of probably where it belongs a little bit. John and I might have been a little more generous, but
Yeah.
Matt, not that you count, but
I'll go 2.25. Be a little nicer, but
he's always the nice one.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Like I feel like the more that I drank it, the more of the cherry I got. So I think drinking more of it than that little splash probably would have been more beneficial to it. You're still not getting the graham cracker, the cinnamon, or any of that, but at least it had a better, more pronounced flavor after you had more of it. And it wasn't bad. It was drinkable, 6%. Like, there were some redeeming qualities, but not great. And Eric says Matt's light bulb is burnt out. Maybe.
Mine is after Saturday.
He also says, while we were shopping, didn't we decide we were rating everything in life on the Untapped scale?
We no, on the Two Beerded Guys Untapped scale, yeah, we've talked about that. We were walking around shopping, and there was like a store we walked into, and we're like, man, it's just the atmosphere. It's an average. We'd give it a 3 out of 5. Like we started talking about random shit, and it was literally like food when we ate. He was like, it wasn't bad, but like, I think it's slightly below average. He goes, maybe like a 2.75. It got to the point where between Ethan, Brett, and I, everything was just the Two Beerded Guys score.
I'm glad someone else does this.
It was and the best part is it was driven by Brett and Ethan. They were the ones like started it, and I'm like, that's just funny.
Yeah.
Because I'm not the one having to start it. That's just fun.
What's either funnier or scarier is when you just start doing that, you don't even realize it until you've already done it. You have a conversation with somebody like, yeah, I'd say like a 3.7 fuck. Like, I need to stop this.
It's time for finish right now.
And Russell says, OSM, I purchased a half rack of Busch Light Camo Series last night. It's time for war. That is awesome. Good luck with the hunt. Hopefully you find that elusive orange cam, sir.
Speaking of which, guys, check out Offscreen Matt's Instagram. Matt has been hard at work for his Christmas shenanigans this year.
Someone sure has.
His Keystone Light tree is just an unbelievable thing.
Yeah.
It's a thing of beauty.
That if you don't see it for yourself, you don't understand it.
No.
Christmas miracles really do happen, boys and girls.
I mean, Matt worked really hard on this, so check it out.
He did.
Off-screen, Matt sure did.
His patron saint of Keystone. Keystone.
We're working on banding all the Keystoners together around the Keystone Light Christmas tree.
It might be the best Christmas tree I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's just ridiculous.
Hashtag Keystoners.
All right, what do we got? This is from Pax Verum. Is this
Yep.
correct?
This is the Pax Verum Marzen Hotel. It's German-style Marzen beer, coming in at 6.3%.
Feel a little bit of like a German Belgian liney uppy ishness over there.
I think I picked this can.
This is one that came from Indie Craft Brew Tap Room.
Oh, I'm not mad about it. But...
Mike hooked us up. I was in there buying some beer, drinking some beer. You know, my normal shenanigans with Mike on a Friday night when he's in there.
Good fun.
And
We always have fun.
we do. We really do.
Oh, we're not on Can Cam yet. Well, we're on Can Cam. The can's not on Can Cam.
But it
It's a cool can.
it is a cool can.
Oh.
Guide and Anchor. The guy that Joey Potts that did all the 18th Street artwork does all the art for them now.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah, so that's 18th Street. Joey Potts. He does all the PAX cans.
Is he still doing 18th Street?
That was a couple years ago.
Yeah, he just went out on his own.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Those are always like wicked sweet cans too.
Yeah.
Like
I think he still owns the rights to all of those.
Nice.
Yeah, so he didn't lose them.
Did he do your design too?
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is him. This is Joey.
Actually, that's a logo.
Yeah, Joey made it.
either way.
But he also does stuff for Bare Hands. He did do stuff for the Brewers Guild, but I don't know if that's still. I don't know. I think it changed, but
Possibly.
Oh, it's the Brewers Guild. Wouldn't that require them doing anything?
I think they've changed everybody.
Shots fired.
In all honesty, I'm not a fan of the Brewers Guild in Indiana. They charge people an ass load of money to do absolutely nothing for the community. So, that's my hot take for the night.
This hot take. Oh, this is real good.
It's just a drinkable beer.
Yeah.
You could just open these and just drink them. They're just crushable. This is definitely a pint beer.
A little caramely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree to disagree.
It's buttery. I'm not a fan. I'll just leave it at that.
I can't say it's terrible, but it doesn't do anything for me.
Think so?
I don't get it.
I'm picking up a buttery aftertaste.
Butter?
Which would more than likely be some diacetyl.
Wow.
Now, it might just be me, but that's what I'm getting. The caramel is there.
There's a little bit of roasty in there.
The roasty's there. It's...
I kind of feel like the roasty's a little overwhelming. Like, it's almost taking me to metallic-y. Like, I don't know why.
That's
Okay.
I might be having a weird tongue day, but...
John's the one that gets bad tongue days.
I know. I mean, everyone gets one every now and again, right? You know, everybody gets one. I mean...
Matt's getting COVID. He can't taste anymore.
Uh-oh.
No, I can taste. I just don't like it. There's a difference.
Oh!
Sorry, Pax.
There's
Damn!
He was the nice one.
I led with saying this isn't for me.
That's true, you did. I mean, it came right
It's-
out.
It's a little bit different than the normal Marzen. Normal Marzens, you do get some the maltiness to it. You know, looking for some of that caramel, but also oftentimes you get a little bit more of that spice from the grains in there too, and I'm not getting any
There's
of
no
that.
spice. No.
No.
I guess, yeah, you're right. I mean, there is no spice really.
Mike, you're first to score on this one.
I'm gonna say 3.5. Just still because one, I love PAX.
Oh, and you love the crushability. Anything that's crushable for you, you're happy.
I'm down with it. Yeah. If I can open it and just go at it, I'm good.
I have lots of comments on
Yeah,
that.
I don't know the appropriate button, but I'm sure there's one. But
Just push it.
Just the whole thing.
just see which one plays on its own.
Here, I'm rinsing my own glass.
All right.
Yeah.
Mike rinses differently than we do.
Oh, he's just doing a palate cleanser like we used to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like this one. This is the good one right
Is that
here.
the shorts?
Yeah.
That shit's good.
Yeah. No, I know. I need to go get my growler. I'll be back.
Yes.
Go
Welcome
ahead.
to.
I'm gonna give it a 1.5.
Okay.
For me, I'm picking up an off flavor that I'm not pleased with.
Do you think that's from maybe sitting for too long? I mean, because it's been a while.
But I mean,
it's been cold though. I mean, it's never left the cooler.
And we're talking from September. It's only December.
Yeah, that's true.
So
It's not an IPA. I don't give multi beers as much leniency on that.
yeah,
IPAs I give more leniency on Fallout and stuff like that.
yeah.
They're made to go bad quicker.
So I'm not always diacetyl is that if you taste butter in a beer more than often, it's gonna be it's gonna be diacetyl. And I
wish when he said metallic, I'd already finished my beer.
Yeah.
I would have done the test if I'd have known beforehand.
So I don't quite pick up on that for whatever reason until someone says it, and then it really stands out. And even after you said it, it didn't stand out to me.
It might
still.
just be me.
So I did
Tongues all
enjoy it.
around.
I'm gonna go 3.5. That's where I'm at. So
Some scores today.
yeah, so that's 2.75.
It's a good raise. It's still in that nice drinkable beer range.
Yeah.
So a few comments that came in. Chris Knight popped up. What's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy?
What up, my man?
He says, and on Friday nights we have even more fun when he's there too. And he did the winky face.
Was that Friday?
I don't know if it's
No.
because.
He's coming that first Friday in January.
I know. I saw him.
Oh, that's
last week.
okay. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Now I got it.
We partied one day last week, Chris. I just can't remember what day that
It wasn't Friday. That was us.
Oh,
Drew Wilkes, Dr. Drew's on,
Dr.
says
Drew.
the pro rinse.
I partied with him too last week.
Drew's a good
What up,
dude.
Drew?
And Brett says, does your nativity scene have a baby Keystone and 3 wise men? I think it might have been a little more clever if I can critique your joke, 3 wisers.
No. 3 Wise Men Brewing.
Oh. Is that what you meant, Brett? Are we giving you too much credit?
Wow.
And Drew says Thursday. I don't know if that's this coming Thursday.
No, that was last Thursday.
Last
Yeah, it's
Thursday?
when they
Okay.
party.
Yeah, we had fun.
It's true. Of course you did.
Well, Chris was there too.
Oh, that would be a party.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was-
Oh, yeah.
it was
I just
cool.
went, like, from up north there.
Yeah, I got a good.
Chris, just so you know, the Coquito Dreams is our next to last beer tonight.
So you gotta watch the whole episode. Sucker!
We purposely put it at the back end to keep you around longer this time.
Gotcha.
And Drew, I don't know if you know, but we totally killed a 6-tool pretty much by ourselves.
Yeah, the Two Beerded Guys knocked the 6-tool of Glockenstyle, which it's right up there.
Yeah.
That is neat. They gave that.
Oh yeah, straight up. Steve was like, "Do you guys want this?" And we're like,
So we
"Yes."
did buy a keg of Glockenstyle.
Essentially, except we paid more for
Oh,
it.
I know. Yeah.
Brett is saying that is what he meant. Now, whether that's actually what he meant or he's just running with it is to be debated.
So you're going
but-
to Mead like right in the middle.
Fuck yeah, I wanted to have some fun today.
All right, interesting. That's cool.
Woo!
Or do we go with this one and finish our one with this?
Maybe that.
Yeah.
We'll do that
Let's
because
do
I'm
that.
a little worried about this one.
Yeah.
That's fair.
We have an IPA that's been in the fridge a little while.
And the garage.
Huh?
And the garage.
Yeah, and or the garage. This one is Astronaut Ice Cream, and it's spelled like I. Double
Did
dry
you scream
hop,
ice cream?
double IPA with lactose. We care about you, space travelers, and we are about your long journeys in tonight. Pleasure, one could argue, is the most valuable part of any good interplanetary journey. That's why we've brought you Astronaut Ice Cream. This delicious and boozy treat is made with the same grist and hop bill as astronaut juice, but we've thrown in some lactose sugar to make it creamy and ready for dessert. And because we love you and think what you're doing is so important, we've added some Galaxy hops into the mix for good measure. Always relish dessert. Always ingest IBW. And please, always enjoy with people you trust. From Eliminated Brew Works.
Is it dated on the bottom?
Eliminated
yeah,
or
Don't announce the
illuminated?
date, but-
Oh no, I love announcing the date.
Is it?
yeah.
Oh
shit.
my god!
It's in there. That's a 2020 beer, ain't it?
Bro, I don't know about that.
This is gonna be rough. Sorry, Eliminated Brew Works.
Is it eliminated or
Illuminated. I said eliminated, didn't
Yeah,
I?
you did.
That's fine.
Also, Brett says he's a master debater, so we'll take your word on that one, Chief. And
That's good. I'm good with that. Yeah, that's good. Oh, damn it.
and anyone else knows that, like, when Tyler was rating that, he took a dramatic pause after pleasure.
Damn straight. There's also a.
I feel like there wasn't a comma there.
There is.
Oh, okay.
Pleasure, one could argue.
Yeah, there's a comma after pleasure.
Yeah, you definitely like pause pleasure.
Damn straight. I can smell it. That means at least the nose hadn't fallen out.
Yeah.
It is kind of neat can art. I mean, who doesn't like the astronaut ice cream at Kings Island, right? Kind of the reason I think I leaned into that one.
Definitely get that citrus smell in there.
Not nearly as bad as I expected.
It could have been way worse.
Yeah. It's still drinkable.
Yeah, it's drinkable.
Good for Illuminated. Nice job, guys.
No, I was expecting it way
Yeah,
worse.
I mean, that shines poorly upon us, but better upon them. Like
Right off the bat, though, the smell, I was like, well, I mean, yeah.
At least it smells good.
Yeah, it smells good.
Yeah. You get that creamy mouthfeel from the lacta.
Yeah, the mouthfeel is still nice and
Lactose,
creamy.
yep.
Slightly astringent at the very finish from that IPA kind of body. But the overall flavor...
I tell you what, now I kind of wish I would have been able to have that, like,
30
30 days old.
Yeah, no, I bet this
I
one
bet it would have been fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's solid. There's still a little bit of that citrusy kind of flavor to it.
Yeah.
Not as much as I'm betting was probably there originally.
No, that beer when it was fresh, it was good.
I bet this was a fucking
Monster.
baller.
Yeah. Yeah.
an
That's,
eyeballer.
that's our bad.
Well,
Still really
there
happy
for a
with it.
while,
Yeah.
especially during COVID, we didn't have as much to spend our money on.
Yeah, I was looking
So
at
we
this.
bought-
So there was a
lots of
lot of
beer.
beer, but yeah, 1 month was a house payment. In hindsight, I regret nothing.
And I was looking at this. I had 18 Tavor boxes in 2020 as well.
You had 18?
Yeah.
You bought 18 shipments?
You mean delivered
Yeah.
here or that you bought
No,
yourself?
no, that was on my account.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
I don't want to know how many I had.
Yeah.
Yours were bigger.
and his was.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. He bought the majority of them that year. Yeah, I heard. So.
I have so many comments now.
I don't know. Well.
You know something I know?
We forget a lot from Saturday, so maybe.
Yeah, I'm,
We'll never know.
I'm
Until we're drunk again. They've got drunken recall.
but at best, you know what I get told, wildly average.
I mean, there's a lot
you
of beer
guys,
behind you. Let's start.
You guys have never ordered from my online company, right? Never?
No.
Okay. Y'all
Maybe
do that
once.
Once?
They don't ship to Indiana, do they?
We do now, yeah.
You do now?
Yeah.
When you do that then.
I didn't think you'd set it up with Indiana for a while,
Finally.
because I know you guys were having issues with that.
Yeah, finally we got it.
All right, so
taken
now
care
we
of.
will.
Yeah, now you can.
Perfect.
Okay.
That might be a new sponsorship going forward.
I
We need to
will
make it
even
a
better.
push.
Drew's throwing down a challenge. Are you guys sitting down? Great. Says, if I give you a beer for your efforts, do you promise to review it live?
Yeah.
I think we could do that.
Yes.
Was that Drew that asked that?
Yeah.
Of course.
He says, also gives me the opportunity to thank you for grabbing the keg. So,
Oh, shit, we haven't done that yet, have we?
Here, show
We
off
do
that
that.
bottle that I gave.
We
as a
will be
present.
grabbing the keg.
Yeah.
We forgot it that night.
Friendly
Let Drew
reminder.
know that I did.
My bad,
I did.
Drew.
Oh,
I
he
did,
says, he says BA version of your favorite pickle beer.
You grab this one?
I don't
Well,
know if
just
that's...
show-
Wait, hold on.
I want to make
You
sure
have the
Drew knows
barrel-aged
I
Martin
gave
House?
away one of those as a present, Drew. I gave away one of those as a present, Drew. I liked it that much.
Yeah, he gave it to Matt.
Thank
Yeah.
you. All
Oh,
parties
excited for
involved. I'm looking forward to ingesting that.
He has barrel-aged Martin House pickle beer for me.
Or badass. I'm not sure which.
Oh, Drew.
They barrel aged the pickle.
Drew.
I don't know.
Drew's amazing.
Whew. I might just let you guys enjoy it. Well, barrel
You're
aged
not
though.
getting any.
Oh,
you.
well, okay then. All right. Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Got to
So-
review it live though.
Don't they normally
we-
do 12-ounce cans, right?
Yeah.
So
But
how'd
usually
they do
two of
this
them in a
one?
box, so you get 24,
I
48.
wonder if they.
A
24.
lot of times when they do barrel-aged stuff, they have like a double box. And
Okay.
they stack two 12-ounces in the box.
Yeah.
Those,
as
those
evident
boxes
behind you.
you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
He says tequila spicy pickle.
Tequila barrel-aged? Oh my god, yes.
Oh, I'm definitely hard passing on that. You boys just enjoy my
man.
portion.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
We will pick up that 6-old. We forgot it Saturday night. We were supposed to take it.
Cucumber
Yeah, we
beers,
were.
pickle beers, they're just fun.
Rewinded the conversation where Tyler and John both don't know how they got home, so I think
Or
it's
anything
feasible.
after we left.
Yeah.
John's memory stops before we left a little bit. Mine stops literally as I
Yours
swipe my
stops
credit
at
card.
tabbing out because you
Yeah.
didn't remember you bought the entire bar's tab.
No, I remember parts of that. I just didn't realize how big the number ended up.
Yeah, I just heard you like, oh, I got you, and then I heard again, oh, I got you. I was like, oh boy.
And I remember, hey, I need to pay. And they were like, no, Tyler. Everybody's like yelling, screaming, no, Tyler's got it. I'm like, okay.
Tyler was feeling
Fun
generous.
night.
Hey, in all fairness, and I actually had a
So what do we
conversation-
learn, John? We need to get Tyler way drunk more often.
Well, I had a
And some of that sweet,
conversation.
sweet insurance money.
I had a conversation with a couple buddies at Baseball Sunday about it, and I started thinking about it. I went through with my unemployment there for a while, a long time where I couldn't buy a buddy a beer. A lot of my buddies bought me beers. I couldn't return the favors, and now it's kind of one of those I'm working a good job. I'm making decent money between baseball and that. Plus, I do have my insurance money from wrecking the Jeep. I probably shouldn't have access to that. But, I had that little bit of extra money, and it was one of those, we had a blast. It was a fun fucking night.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm happy I did it. Did I cringe when I looked at the number the next day? Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah.
But...
It's cool, though, that when you can repay that, though.
But yeah.
When you feel like you're...
And Matt and John especially. Both of them bought me beers or bought our Taver orders or all sorts of shit like that when I was unemployed. John, his family fucking fed me for a year, basically, every Monday night, and some other nights, depending on if I was here.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So it was just, was it a little much? Yeah.
Hopefully I hooked you up with a couple beers during that, too.
Friday night, you hooked me up. You took care of me Friday night. But
And you get
and you've hooked me up a lot of other times, too. So, no, but it was one of those, oops.
We very much, in our friend group,
We all tend to get a
very
little generous.
much, yeah. I'm overly generous.
Matt's done it many
overly
times
generous.
before, too.
Yeah,
Should have seen me in college. Oh, it
So
was
now
bad.
we're going...
yeah.
Now it is time for the Mead. Oh, we didn't score yet. Shit.
Oh,
I got so excited for the Mead.
No, we do the score.
Yeah, he was waxing,
Tyler's
solid
first.
about.
Astronaut ice cream. Honestly, I'm going to give it a 3. I think it deserves a whole lot higher if we'd had it fresh. But the fact that it's well over a year old and still tastes that good, that's something I'm going to look forward to next time. I'm giving it a 3.
Yeah, honestly, this has a chance to be a 4.5, fresh and delicious. Right now, I'm a 3 1/4. That's where it's at. Really solid, and even with it being over a year and a half old, for it to be an above average IPA, fuck it. Oh, it just speaks to how well that was. It's a 3 1/4 for me.
Mike?
I'd say 3.5 just because I'm just really shocked. I would love to have had that beer 30 days old.
I'm telling you right now, if I ever see it available again, and it's weird because we're obviously not giving it seek out.
Right.
But I want to seek it out because I want to know what it tastes like fresh. And I can tell you right now.
It's really drinkable. I mean,
It's
If
like a
I-
Barry Bonds score. It's a 3 and change with an asterisk.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm even writing it on the paper. It gets an asterisk.
Yeah. Matt, what was your thoughts?
I agree wholeheartedly with you, John. I was gonna go 3 1/4 because it's I think the best balance of what it tastes like right now versus how old it is and how well it's held up. I think that's the perfect merriment because it drinks right now like a 3, but I'm sure it would have been way higher earlier.
Way higher.
So on the quality of how well it's held up,
Yeah.
I got to give it above average. So 3 1/4.
Yep.
All right, guys, this one is from Superstition Meadery. This is their Sublimation series. 12% ABV Astral Reef. This was batch 1, bottle 413 of 890. I love how they individually number their bottles. It always just makes me feel special. I mean, there really isn't any
it's
reason,
really
but
neat.
it makes you feel
I
special.
think it's neat when
Yeah.
they do that.
This is a different version of Superstition Mead than
We
we've
have not had, yeah.
This is a carbonated apple mead fermented with grape wine lees. It is contains sulfates. No shit. But I'm excited. They're out of Arizona. They do deliver. I've also, for those of you local, Superstition is now being carried by the liquor store off of 96th Street behind the old Bob Evans.
Okay.
That's the one I took the picture of. The one by the old,
Okay.
if you're a Books and Brews person of any kind. It
is
is.
a Payless.
It is a Payless, correct.
Yeah.
The mothership Books and Brews.
That's a sneaky liquor store. You and I
It's
talked about,
one of my
I think
favorite.
it's overlooked, but it's pretty quality as far as
It is-
especially their bourbon selection.
and they do mixer sixers.
Yeah, it has always
do?
been.
They do.
I don't even know that.
So
Shit.
when you go in, they have all their individual bottles that they have all the fancy shit. But then if you go to your right, they always have a bunch of loose craft beer out that you can mix or six.
And literally, there's just a bunch of cases sitting there, but they're all ripped open.
And there's mixer sixer there's usually 6-pack rings or handles
Yeah.
somewhere in that area. It's not the most organized liquor store in the world for the beer. Now the liquor and stuff is very organized. The beer is meh.
There it is.
What's that other liquor store on 96? Party Pack?
Oh yeah.
The thing with
You
the party
remember that
pack,
thing? That
though,
place used to be trashed.
It's still
You have
slightly
to watch
disorganized
out because there's
but
a
it's-
lot of old stuff on them shelves.
Oh yeah,
Do they
which
still
can
have
be
that back
fun.
cooler, like all the way in the back? I
think so.
It's like looks like somebody
Oh.
ransacked it.
Which the thing is, they have a lot of really old stuff that can be not good because of it. But
Yeah.
that same party pack, you can run into some stuff that like is meant to age anyways and gets tucked behind shit. And you can find some steals because they lower the prices all the time
Yeah.
on that shit.
They have, like, a
we
dollar
need to get rid
section.
of it.
I
Yeah.
just remember it always reminded me of like the Goodwill of beer when I
Oh,
go
it's
in there.
that party pack, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All
just
right.
shit thrown on shelves.
I'm really
I
curious.
love the nose.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Just looking at it and smelling it, I know it's got the grape that you mentioned in it, but it makes me think more wine than mead before taking a drink.
That's exactly what I said. I said it smells
It's
like
almost
wine.
like a Moscato in the bubbliness.
It really is.
That is good flavor though.
That's really good.
Unlike a wine, I'm getting a little more of that honey though. Still, that little
There's that.
and that texture that you get from mead a little bit is still there. But instead of it being heavy, and
It's not heavy syrupy.
It's not a heavy syrupy mouthfeel. It's a very bubbly, but you still get that little bit of that honey, like I'll say oil, but it's not the right.
Ness.
You
It's
get what I'm
honey
saying.
ness.
Yeah.
I'll give you. I'm getting like a little more of that honey flavor coming through than like the standard. Like you said, like, I think a Moscato is probably a fair comparison.
That
almost to
bubbliness
this.
reminds me of a Moscato.
Yeah, it's got the light bubbly, but it is that honey flavor. But I don't really get more. I still get like the wine mouth feel. Funny.
Yeah.
No, I still get more of a wine mouth feel.
Yeah, you're not getting the
but I'm
mead
getting-
syrupy mouth.
But I'm getting the mead finish almost, that texture that like lingers a
All
little.
right, well, that's something like that. Well, are you saying texture or taste? Like you're saying
Texture.
Okay, because I don't know if I'm getting the texture myself.
I still get that honey like residue at the end.
So a little bit of that bee pollen. sort
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
I'm getting more just like that dry wine, like tongue dry.
Either way, I'm very happy
I'm
with
with
it.
Matt on that one.
It's not my kind of mead. I'm definitely more of a like traditional,
This
no
is not-
carb.
This is not a traditional meat at
No,
all.
this is a carbonated mead. This is the opposite
Yeah.
of traditional.
Which I do
that
respect-
Marion, that really dark bottle right there, that is the
Absolutely
definition of a
traditional.
traditional mead. We've
Yeah.
had it before. It is the
That looks-
definition.
And we're gonna have it again.
We're gonna save it for the bottle share.
I didn't mean right now.
Yeah,
but-
100th episode.
But we're gonna save it for the bottle share.
Woo!
Yeah, John, we've talked about superstition all the time. John and I decided that it'd be a good one to share with everybody.
share
Plus,
with
it's a big
everybody.
bottle.
Yeah,
Big bottles are fun to share.
they are.
I like big bottles, and I can't not lie.
I got that stout coming in, the R2 from Tavor that'll be in time for the 100th.
Yep.
I'm excited.
Like R2D2.
If Jake, if you're watching, I've got a bottle of the Fremont 5K
Jake.
from Seattle.
State Farm.
Oh,
You
gotcha.
really dropped the ball there,
Yeah.
bud.
I was like, who's Jake?
Yeah.
What are you wearing? Khakis?
Speaking of clothes, real quick, I do have to give a shout out to a local brewery. Hog Molly Brewing.
It's an awesome shirt.
Down in Columbus.
Great color.
Great Christmas
Great
shirt right
design.
here. Their logo is always that like wild boar, so they Santa Claused him up, which I think's hilarious. I absolutely love Hog Molly Brewing. Anyways, they were originally going to be our guest tonight. A couple of the guys from Hog Molly, they had some prior commitments, and it worked out for us that when one of your actual sponsors can also be on the show, that's a nice trade out. That worked out real well. But we'll get Hog Molly on in probably January or February.
So what I also...
Shit, I got to do that tomorrow.
Yeah, you do.
I meant to do it Sunday. I was hungover.
Yeah, fair. Yo, I feel like with my Mudhog name, anything that they do a warthog or a pig on, like that's... I love it. Like,
I really
that
feel like
speaks to me.
you're
If
missing,
you ever
like,
get Mudhog Barbecue actually going,
Yeah.
there's gonna have to be
Yeah,
a like
you got to
crossover.
crossover like Mudhog Molly. Like
You'll
come
have
on.
to do like an event together, something at that
something
point.
to that point.
And then you could bring the Q, and they could bring the Mudhog Molly beer to go along with it.
Yep, right. They'll bring the beer. I'll bring the Q. That's fine.
Because you guys might have a dispute over how to spell hog, but that's
I might have to.
Oh my god, that'd be the greatest argument ever.
it's HAWG.
No,
it's HOG.
That would be some like great merchandise possibilities though.
Wait,
Like the argument which
is it
way
W
is
or
spelled.
no?
You gotta admit that would end up being fun.
It'd be kind of fun, yeah. Like I know I don't lose that because it's
Well,
not
yeah.
patronage, but yeah, yeah. It'd be fun.
Sometimes people just buy on the art alone, John. So
I've never had any of your barbecue.
It's solid.
Yeah.
It's solid.
I live close to now. So.
oh, did you hear that, John? He didn't tell you it's half bad, so he might actually like it.
That's see, that means it's top notch. I know how to speak Tyler.
Top notch.
They give me so much shit because we'll be at Beer Fest and somebody will give me a beer that I'm expecting not to like, and I'll take a drink and it'll actually be decent. And I'm like, oh, this isn't half bad. And Matt's always like, yeah, that's what they want to fucking hear is their beer's not half bad. I'm like, I mean, I could have been, I could have said it was trash.
And Brett says, tastes great, less filling.
The best is when you work beer festivals and people say, what's good? And I'm like, yeah, we just bought a bunch of shitty beer. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, the brewery I used to work for did that a lot.
I mean,
It was definitely.
damn.
what's good? Actually, you want to go like 3/10 over. We just brought shit.
You bring beer because you got beer to get rid of.
Or that. I mean, yeah. I guess there are some multiple strategies to that. That might be a fun, interesting conversation.
Would you like to
point.
know who never got business from a beer fest that come into our store ever though? The place that tried to get rid of old beer by doing it. Places that get business from beer fest are the ones that bring good shit.
Okay.
I always did.
I'm saying, I feel like that could be a fun conversation.
But I was
No, they're definitely different strategies.
Yeah.
So,
when I did beer fest, we made sure we had a good time.
Damn straight.
Yeah,
and some people
party.
don't know how to have a good time. So
I do.
So
we do.
So do we.
Yes. Well, we can all agree on that. Yeah. Matt, you're too far away. I can't.
That's why I did
That's
an air
fair.
bump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
All right,
Air
so
five.
this Astral Reef, this is a completely different style of mead, which we knew. It tells you
Yeah.
right up front. They don't hide it. They have flip tops for all their normal meads. This had a bottle cap.
Sorry, I thought I was done.
I was trying to say something for Steph. I was trying to kill time. She's not coming down. She must not got my text.
Oh, okay. Well, you can save it. Just
3,
gotta wash your own glass.
2, 1.
I know, right? As soon as I walk back there.
No, if John slammed it, I expected that door to open. I really did.
No,
But that's solid.
no, it's
I'm not
it's
mad
really
at it
good.
at all.
I just don't know how to. I don't.
It's
It's
one
like
I
it's
think.
more like a wine.
It's one I think a lot of my family would have enjoyed. Like my sister-in-law would have loved it. My mom probably would have enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Just because it's that kind of best of both worlds for her. But I did save this the Aphrodisia for Christmas.
Nice.
Yeah,
I enjoy that.
I'm excited to see. Mom's excited to try it because she's never had mead. I know probably if my sister-in-law doesn't have to work. I can't remember if she has to work. She's a nurse. Can't remember if she has to work Christmas this year or not. I think she has to leave early, so she might not get to try it.
Yeah.
That sucks for her. But everybody else will. Brett and I will probably get drunk on Christmas like we usually do.
What are the holidays for?
Well, Brett and
That's how
I,
you make it through the
Brett and
holidays.
I used to argue a lot on Christmas. Then
then-
we
and then you
learned to
started getting
start
drunk?
drinking, and we don't argue much on Christmas anymore.
Alright, I have a question before we get to scoring on this.
Okay.
We said it's 12 and change, yeah?
Yeah.
Sure.
Is this DUI shelf?
No.
No, I'd say no.
It still tastes enough like that wine mead,
Yeah.
like to go.
Okay.
I know the booze is there.
I guess maybe like in the beer mindset, I'm like, this tastes so much like, but this would not make the Bob Couch scale of beerdom.
Well, it's not beer.
Yeah,
so.
so,
Yeah. I know, but I mean, a lot of times like mead, I'm like, well, it's in a close enough realm
Is
where
this beer? No.
Continue.
fine, I'm the asshole. But I'm drinking. Honestly, my mindset's different because the other meads we had do taste, a separation from this, and like it's more in the beer realm. I feel with the more standard
I don't really know how
meads.
to rate it.
So this one drinking more like a wine. I'm like, I don't even know if this tastes like it's that strong. To me,
No, I get where you're coming from, but
It
it's
didn't taste strong to me. It
it's
tastes good.
it tastes.
thank you,
It
Mike.
didn't taste strong, but it tasted enough in that wine mead category for
Which is
my
fine.
brain to automatically go, this is
Oh
double
yeah,
digits.
yeah. This is a wine because wines are normally going to be
Double digits.
double digits. So
And most real meads are double digits.
double digits, yeah.
We've had some meads on
mean,
this
if
show
they're
that were like
right.
5-6%, and we're like, you take that mead label off, say it's a fucking cider, and get over yourself.
Yeah.
Brett says no, probably about it. We will be.
I love my brother.
Oh man,
Some of them, I mean, like 15.
shit like that makes me
16,
wish I had some
Oh
siblings.
yeah.
Fucking monsters.
Sure.
I do have good siblings. It
They
works
usually are
out.
those
Yeah, I get some
skinny
asshole
bottles,
siblings.
you
They
know,
always-
those-
It
they always get
depends.
drunk.
I see. I know what you're talking about.
I had a guy, he made them, and it was always in these very, very plain bottles. but
How big were
skinny.
they?
Just real skinny like that.
Then you look over at them, and they have those really nice ass bottles.
Yeah, I actually don't, that's crazy looking right there.
Oh yeah, and I love. You can tell when
That
the
kinda scares
price
me.
starts going up a little bit on their meads because like the Marion has the fancy like the label it's on it, like
Yeah,
printed
yeah,
onto
yeah.
the
It's
bottle.
printed on there.
While then the War of Honey is like an
Yeah,
actual
that's
label.
true. Yeah.
Astral Reef though, John, you're first.
So this for me is when you go into a meadery and you've got some wine snobs. You're like, oh, Mead's too sweet. And then you say, okay, try this. And it's the carbonation, it's a light carbonation. It's not super bubbly. It cuts it enough, makes it dry enough. Like, it's very, very much like a wine. And like, definitely I'm drinking that. I'm like, okay, I need my charcuterie board. I need my cheeses. Like, that's the mindset, the frame of mind that I was put in. So I did really enjoy it. I will search it out again, and I think I'm going to go 4 1/4.
Okay.
Yeah, I do thoroughly enjoy that.
It's a big score.
Yeah.
Coming out swinging.
I'm not mad at it. That's a big
What
score.
was your score?
4 1/4.
I'm a fan of it. But yeah, I explain.
Mike, you're up.
I'm just gonna say 4. I mean, it's good. I think it's. It just tastes like wine to me, but I mean, it's good. I can't think of anything bad to say about it. So
Price
4.
wasn't bad on it if you're interested. I think they still have some on their website.
Nice.
Again, they deliver. And if you want to just try them, some of their things. Actually, I think War Honey, which we have, I think one of them I saw at that Payless Liquors.
Nice.
They didn't have Marion, but they had some of their like next tier down.
Okay.
So it was kind of cool to see it.
They have some higher tier stuff too above Marion.
They didn't have anything over the top last time.
All right.
I've
seen like $80
so,
bottle
like,
Mead.
They had that one that was like 200.
So that bad boy, like, what's that run?
The Marion runs anywhere
35.
from 35 to 55.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting up there then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now it's down to 35 because
That's all I paid for Marion.
that's the end of the first time we got it was like 50. The first time
That
we
was on
ordered
Tavor.
it. The first time we ordered it from them too was like 55. I thought maybe not.
I bought
Tavor
it.
I know is more
Yeah.
obviously, but it's anywhere between about 35 and 50. I think it probably flexes. This is 2021's batch, so my guess is they lower about halfway through the year maybe. Who knows? It's hard telling. But 35 to 50 is the main batches of their stuff. They have the next tier down, which is anywhere between about 15 and 25. And then they have some stuff at the top end that can get anywhere from like $50 to $200.
Yeah.
We have never spent the $200 bottle.
I think I bought a $50 bottle once.
You did.
Yeah.
That was the one with like the sexy theme, wasn't it?
It might have been.
Actually, I think it was.
Yeah.
It's
Like
the
the
one
Mistress or
that
something.
Charles helped us pay for.
Yep, we're
Which
talking about
was
the same
the
thing.
too. Yeah.
Because he was so excited for the flavors. He's like, I'll help you buy it only if
Yeah.
you wait till I'm back on the show to drink it.
Yep.
And then we
That's
did.
fair.
He's not the first person to do that before with us.
Right.
Oh, you want to buy a stupid expensive thing?
Oh, a
I'll help you pay for it.
$50 for a 16-ounce can of barley wine.
Thanks, Ugly Pete.
That happened too. Yeah, so John went 4.25. Mike went 4. I'm going to follow Mike and give it a 4 on the dot as well, so it's going to give it a 4 average. I think it's really, really good. I will probably buy it again, or at least buy more of their carbonated stuff. For me, though, to go much higher than that with meads, I love a good mead, but I want more of a traditional dark fruit heavy.
I thought I was between a 4 and a 4 1/4. I went up to 4 1/4 because I think it's got yeah.
You're good.
It's fine.
Matt, why don't you give us your score while I do something?
I'm gonna be honest. I might be the outlier here as the not big wine fan, because this reminds me so much of wine that I'm like, it doesn't seem like a mead to me. Which I get was kind of the point. I applaud them for doing something different. This is my personal bias coming in here. I'm gonna be the low ball. I'm gonna go a 3.5, just because it didn't do it for me. That's me on me right there. Like, no reflection of them, but also it's time for Tyler's favorite part of the show. After many weeks of hiatus, we have the pet name of the week.
Oh, baby.
Russell says Liz is mobbing through snow on her way home. We've had
Love these
20 inches the last couple of weeks. This is 20 inches, right?
Yeah, that's 20 inches.
No, it's this.
I was being generous. But she says she wants to say hi to her savory, salty, fa-la-la-la log of meaty perfection.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
not
a good
even
one.
mad.
Fa la 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 log.
Oh my god, that can's amazing. I love those pull-off tops.
I do too. All right, so since Dr. Drew's been listening, I decided that, we had to break out a hop lore beer.
Yeah.
We're a little ahead for hour 1 anyway, so I was like, man, with him watching.
Oh, that's Hoppler?
Yeah. With him watching, got to throw in some Hoppler love, right? Stefan was on 2. Like, between the 2 of them, how do you not help them out? So this is Milford's Ditch Triple IPA. If you find yourself thinking that our brew is curiously different, there's good reason. At Hoppler, we combine precise brewing science with a whimsical splash of creativity. Reimagine what a great beer can be. Hoppler out of Leesburg, Indiana.
God damn, that makes me want to drink some.
Oh, yeah.
That's just like that was almost an inspiring speech for alcoholism.
This is one of those cans also, and the name of the beer that
I was like, you're sober in the fourth quarter. Go out there.
I want to know what ditch along what country road someone ended up in.
You wanna? I have the text from Stefan that explains the entire beer. But I have to find it.
I would love to.
Triple IPA.
I would love to.
This one was donated to us by none other than
Cheers.
Indie Craft Brew Tap Room. Mike, whatever you want to call him. Throw out all the names, that way they can.
I want to call him all day. How about that? You hear? How long you here, Mike? All day.
I get it, because of his hat.
Yeah. That's
Who's the smartest boy in class today?
Not giving you credit. If Stefan or
That was meant for you.
Drew is, well, definitely not giving me credit, still watching, what is the ABV on this? I'm lazy and don't want to look it up.
Inquiring minds would love to know.
10-7.
Are you fucking me right now? That can't be right.
I think so.
It's a 10-7. It's a triple IPA. I mean,
it's up there.
Oh
it's
yeah, I mean technically it should have to be at least.
I think it's like
that
10-6,
8-10 range,
10-7.
right? What?
Divine Barrel Brewing. So the Carolina Cobbler that we didn't enjoy that much. Liked our post today.
Well, that's probably before the review, I'm gonna guess.
It always really makes me laugh when the breweries that like our posts are the ones that we like rake over the coals a little bit. Holy shit, my Browns are ahead. Sorry.
Family time, phones down.
Dude, we're playing with like nobodies. Nick Mullins is our starting quarterback today.
Who?
Exactly.
I'm gonna say I really love that simple like can art on this too. Like the rainbow of color is nicely splashed upon the back of. I'm going with an old Massey Ferguson.
That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, like and my
the buds in there.
my rural,
Actually, hold on. Oh, that's cool. So where the Ferguson name would have been, they put Hoppler in really tiny letters. Like, you have to look.
Nice,
Well
good
done.
attention to detail.
And then
boys.
the front like hood
logo insignia.
Yeah, is the Hoppler.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
That's a nice
the
touch.
can is that's
It's just,
Those little things.
Yeah.
That's a nice execution of clean, simple.
It does look very
Can
similar to
stands
my.
out.
Hey,
and for the name, they got it in the background right there.
that looks really similar to my Massey, to be honest. I think you almost nailed that.
Yeah.
Stephen says 10-7.
I was almost right. Was I right?
You were.
Yeah,
You definitely
right on the
said 10
money.
something.
I
Yeah.
think you
said
said
10-7.
10-7.
Okay.
What's growling at us?
The new
That
fridge.
is a new fridge.
Wow, that thing needs toned down. Oh my god.
I don't think I've ever heard it sound like that.
Maybe unplug it and we'll plug it in the morning.
Yeah, unplug it for 30 seconds, plug it back in, or you blow on it
Great
and put it
signal.
back in.
As my new fridge
I
blows
think
up.
if you just smack the side, it'll stop doing that.
It's actually possible.
Yes.
Give it a good
Go
little
smack it, John. You're good at that.
Not too hard though.
Just the
be a
right
little
amount.
smack.
Yeah. Let's go there and whack it.
There you go. Yeah.
It changed. It didn't stop.
Go lower.
A little lower and a little harder.
Little lower.
He's just gonna unplug it.
It's the.
It's sped up.
Oh shit.
It liked it.
Wow.
It likes it.
That's not the reaction we were expecting, boys.
We'll plug it in tomorrow.
We've also got Robert Blakely on. What's up, Robert? Says I was thinking if if Drew's crack party was a beer, it should be a bacon IPA. I would get down on that.
I love this style of can.
Yeah.
For one, it's enjoyable to drink
They're
out.
almost gone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're.
Well, yeah, that's a cool thing. Is it's you just pull it out and then you got your own little pint can. Like,
We did that collab. I think we did 50 cases of the parfait, and I think that took a huge chunk out of his supply of pop tops.
I might be showing a little bit of my age here, but my dad.
I remember when PBR came in those.
No, like for seriously, like my dad like had a whole bunch of old beer cans in our barn, and they had like plastic tabs that you pull the top off, kind of like a V8 kind of thing. I'm like, this is kind of like that, but for the modern era, but way cooler. We also got BenCore213 on the Twitch.
Yeah, what's
Says,
up?
how we doing, boys? We are
We're
drinking.
doing good.
Yeah, how are
Yeah,
you?
I love it at the bar when somebody grabs one of these cans and they're like, look at it and you're like, they.
Just you know what I'm saying? They just watch it, like,
Yeah,
figure it out.
they're confused. like, do I just? It's like, you pull out the whole top, pops right off there, man.
So,
such a cool thing.
This we haven't talked about it enough because we've almost acted like it wasn't a good beer. This is solid.
No, it's really good. It's a
Yeah.
No, the problem is the beer is good, but the label art is so distractingly good.
It is.
It merits its own conversation.
The can's great.
Yeah, between the can and the art, it's kind of hard to not talk about it.
So Drew says ditchweeds. I don't know if that's...
Yeah.
That's what it's. Yeah, that's what it's named. There, you can't. There's the.
Ditchweed,
Yeah, I don't know
get
where
it?
the camera is, but yeah, there's weed in there. Yeah.
Weed.
There's a
that
couple
grew in
plants
ditch.
there hanging out. They're in the
There
background
it
behind
is.
the tractor.
That's what ditchweed is.
Yeah.
The devil's lettuce?
It's
Yes,
people
sir.
that grew it in the ditches and then they go pick it real quick before it gets caught.
Ah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I learned something.
Big.
Come on, you're from middle of nowhere, Ohio. How do you not know what ditchweed is?
Because we ran a clean county, all right? We didn't have them dopes.
That's a bootlegger can right there. All the
Damn
way.
straight it is.
That's country right there.
Drew also says Milford Ditch. I don't know if that's a specific location to go
It is.
hunting or...
So, anyway, this beer, though, is... And actually, in Milford Ditch... Sorry, I'm going to go back to it.
You crushed it as a 10-7.
Yeah, I do believe that it... If I remember right, ditchweed in that area isn't even THC weed anymore. It was put in as
correct.
hemp.
You're correct.
It was grown as hemp. And then
So we can make things like my sweater out of it?
Yeah.
Rope.
And people... What's funny is people think it has THC and will go pick a bunch.
And then smoke it for no regard?
Yeah, so a kid I used to coach, dad's a state trooper and used to actually patrol that area. And literally, they one time did a bust on some rookie troopers thought they got a whole bunch of weed, and they're like, "That's fucking ditchweed. Like, that's not real shit." So then they just went outside the police station and lit it on fire in the parking lot. That station, there's one of the stations they were at. I don't remember which one they were at, but is right across from like a trailer park. And the trailer park people came outside and was like trying to like secondhand smoke it, and like the cops were like, "It's just ditchweed. You're not gonna get. Oh, I'm so high," and they're like. Okay, dumbasses.
No, that was the bath salt they took before they came over.
Exactly. But anyway, back to the beer. It is a little malty. That's what I love about what I love about triple IPAs. You start getting that big, the only way you're going to get the ABV is to be malty.
Yep.
And that really gives you that sweet that goes along with a really good hop body. They don't list which hops are in it.
We don't have any of those left.
They are. That blend of the malts with the hop is so good. And at 10.7, you know it's high because it's a triple.
Yeah.
It definitely tastes like a 6 or 7.
Yeah.
I'm not getting 10.7 in
No.
No, I would not drink that thinking this. Like, no.
Now,
You get
I
in
know
trouble
it's that
real
high
quick.
because it's a triple.
But if someone handed you this and you didn't know it was a triple and you took a sip, you wouldn't think 10.
I'd be guessing somewhere probably in the 7 to 7.5 range at most.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty close, if not a DUI shelf beer.
And we've got
this is
one Mr. Stefan says CTZ is the hops.
Okay.
I'm guessing I'm supposed to say letters because I don't know how to pronounce that.
It's yeah, you're good.
You
did fine, yeah.
Alright, I should have gone with the gut.
I'm proud of you.
You did, and then you didn't.
I second guessed myself, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great beer.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Mike, you're first to score it. I'm glad we added this one in today.
I'm gonna go really. I do like the beer. I love the can. I sell a lot of hop lore, so I'm gonna go really high and say 4.5.
So I'm not saying my score yet. Well, I'm not saying my score yet. I don't have a reason to, and I'm not saying he did either. Is the thing. I don't have a reason to artificially inflate.
You don't.
Yeah.
I'm still giving it a 4.25. I think this beer's fucking fantastic. So, and I bounced up to a 4.5 in my head a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's what's funny is because you're worried about like, well, I mean, I sell a lot, so I'm gonna give them a little. Realistically, that's a pretty accurate fucking score.
But I also drink the shit out of them.
Yeah.
But that's a pretty accurate fucking score. I'm giving it a 4.25.
Is that why you're out of them, Mike?
Wasn't quite there. But
Yeah, honestly, I probably drank 5 of them.
I had it for sale, but I drank most of them.
We had 24 cans. I drank 5. I'm not gonna lie.
gave me
Yeah.
And I gave him 1, so shit. We still make money, I promise. Once.
No, I'm a 4.5 as well. And it earned it. That is a really, really, really good beer, and
And that's what I was
I wouldn't
saying.
drink
Like
shit
he
out
was
of it.
saying, he was like, "Oh, I really like them. Plus, I sell them. Like, I'm probably
no,
not."
it's really
Realistically,
freaking
that's a
good.
very
I
deserved
mean,
score.
the reason
Yeah.
I buy so much of their beer though is it sells well, and they always make solid beer.
Because what they're known for in a lot of the craft world is big stouts.
Yeah.
But then they come out and throw a triple IPA that's stupid.
He's,
Or
uh,
they
freaking
give us
red.
a Glocken style
Yeah.
red ale that literally we fucking kill in a night because we A, enjoyed it, and B, also just wanted to kill it.
Yeah.
But we also enjoyed it.
Stefan's worked really hard the last couple of years, kind of, locking down like the IPAs and everything.
Man
he's
makes
always,
a good
he's
beer.
always
He does.
He's always done the stouts well.
He
I
does.
think he's really locked down all the other beers, over the last year.
Man makes a good beer.
And I know they get into some stupid,
Even-
gimmicky
hey,
stuff.
even real
but
beer.
Boy, it's all made really
Hey,
well.
even real beer. He makes good real beer.
Even real beer.
Yeah, Glocken style is as real as it gets, and that's
red.
I want to keep that beer as like a house beer at my bar because
Fuck yeah.
it's great. Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone loves it.
Yeah.
And Robert chimes in. Turned out really nice.
Fuckity fuck!
Browns.
See, you acknowledge the Browns. That was the problem. Like, as soon as you start watching them, then they turn down. Oh, we got She Carrie. What's up, Carrie?
She
My coworker,
Carrie.
She Carrie Shepherd. Says,
We actually talked about the He Carry versus She Carry Saturday.
we did today at the
I don't
work,
think,
too.
Did Matt rate it?
Because I was
Oh
like,
yeah, Matt, what would you have scored it? He's the non-IPA guy, so this should be
as
good.
the non-IPA
I'm
guy,
gonna say that label.
Huh?
I'm trying to say that label.
I figured.
I'm going to go against my nature here, and in respect out of the quality of what it is, I'm going to go with what I think more deserves than what I would give it. Personal bias. I'm gonna give it a 4.
I was just trying to follow his
I know.
words.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. I just the non-IPA, like, it's very well done. It's got a great booze level. It's got a great drinkability. When you start getting to that more hop forward stuff, it's less appealing to me personally, but I can't fault the beer for that because it is very well done. Yeah. So that's where, like, I'm gonna kind of mix in the middle.
I really
like, go
thought the
4.
maltiness would get you there though on your own.
It
I really
kind of
did.
got me there.
I enjoyed it,
Yeah, it did.
for what it was, but I'm like just the me being me guy. Like, I couldn't drink a whole lot of that personally, but that was fantastic for what it was.
So real quick, it was a 4.5 overall.
Yep.
Nothing like adding a 4.5 just because we had a little time.
Yep.
That's a nice addition. I like when you can
I'm
add a
glad you
4.5.
opened that. That was
Sure, me
yeah.
too.
So, a couple of quick comments before we sign off, because we just got like boom, 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 boom. And Stefan says, plus there's no cinnamon. Yes, that's true.
That's true. Yeah, no cinnamon.
Thanks, Stefan. Man, I will never live that
No,
down.
you won't. No.
But I gave Amish Crack like so much high praise.
Doesn't
Amish
matter.
crack is.
Yeah, side note, when's that coming
there's
out?
high praise.
It is coming out very soon.
I have them on the
Yeah.
7th.
And don't forget our conversation on that, Stefan.
Yeah, She Carrie says, sounds like I need to get some of their stouts. Yes, if we can find some of that,
Oh,
you get some, Carrie.
Right now I got Bunch
You
stuff,
do need to try some. They
Amish Crack,
are
Soviet. I got
amazing
all
at
three.
stouts.
You have Amish Crack?
Oh shit! Well, January 7th.
Dr.
you
Drew
love
says,
it.
Mike's getting my last 6th barrel for our tap takeover. When's that happening, Mike?
January 7th, Friday.
We'll make sure when we come back, we'll make sure we post a link for anything.
Yeah. We have a lot of good beers from Cobbler.
And
One stuff is
Robert
crazy good.
says, do a 12-ounce chug.
12-ounce chug of what?
I'm assuming the beer that we just ingested. Sadly, we
That's
don't have
gone.
another 12 ounces to do that.
I would in a
Yeah, it is.
heartbeat.
That's
Yeah.
gone. Yeah.
Oh, and Tyler, are you
Don't
sitting...
threaten me with a good time.
Tyler, speaking of threatening you with a good time, are you still sitting down? Great. Stefan says, we're going to do an English barley wine soon, too.
Yeah, we are.
I remember him mentioning that, but now he actually might be thinking about it.
We've talked about it a little bit.
Okay.
Can't wait
Looking
for
at
that.
January or February, kind of collab between the Two Beerded Guys and Cobbler. It's going to be a damn good time. We'll have to figure out the dates because somehow we got busier in the winter. But
You
We're
went
not-
weird. You went barley wine, huh? Was that his idea or yours?
we both liked barley wines. We were drunk and we started talking about
Yeah,
barley
no,
wines.
just, I'm not sure which one. Just one of them threw out, you know what? Barley wine. And then the other one was like, yeah! Like, it was like the
There's not
crazy,
enough
like...
barley wine in the world.
We had a really good time.
Like, the table went up on both sides. It was
Especially,
kind of
especially in
weird.
Indiana. I mean, it'd be hard to just name one.
Yeah, we were having a really, really good night. It's fine.
Yeah,
That was
that's
a lot
our
of
goal.
fun, Thank you, Hop Laura.
Our
And that's
barley
why we
wine
call that
collab
episode
is going
for
to
a
be
good
the best
time
barley
call.
wine out of Indiana. There
All
we
right,
go.
let's go.
That would be.
go.
That's a good goal.
Can
I like
I,
that.
can I
go.
get some at the bar?
That
Oh, we'll have to talk to Stefan, but I know a guy.
You might know him, too.
Come come on, that was a perfect play.
Yeah.
I will say, man, him and Drew, man, they've made sure that I've gotten all the good stuff.
Shit, Drew's throwing out a challenge. Says do it on a Monday and do a Two Bearded Guys on location. Oof.
I mean,
I am totally down
Not
for that.
saying no, but that's gonna be a day off on Tuesday.
I would just take
If you guys do
Actually,
that,
for me, it'd be more of a day off on Monday to get up to Leesburg, and I'm the closer one.
I might have you 2 days.
You guys just bring like sleeping bags and just stay at the bar. Yeah, because
Don't tempt us.
it's a
All right,
drive.
hey, that's a.
We've done dumber things.
Hey guys, real quick, we do need to sign off from hour 1. Take our quick little break.
Yeah, another
we'll be right
already
back.
into hour 2.
Guys, just a heads up.
I thought we were ahead of schedule.
We are rocking.
We were, and
well,
then,
we were.
and then suddenly we weren't.
We are rocking Taxman coming up, a beer that's a most anticipated.
It's an Indiana heavy day.
A Einstein Icelandic porter, which I've had before. I'm excited to have.
Yeah.
Then we have Windmills, another
Indiana.
anticipated beer.
Yeah, that's
and then
anticipated.
another anticipated beer with the Bourbon County variant.
Another Indiana beer.
3.
That
Not
Bourbon County's
Indiana
not
beer.
Indiana. Chicago.
It's Goose Island.
Close enough.
Region, whatever.
3 out of 4 of the anticipated beers for the day are all coming up in this hour.
Those
So
are all going to be
I'm
good beers.
excited. It's going to be a damn good hour. We'll be right back. It's going to be like 3 to 5 minutes at most. I'm TBG_Ops guy.
Dog being Q.
With us today.
Indie Craft Brew, Mike.
And
He said it with like the least enthusiasm I've ever heard anyone
and
admit their
behind the
name.
camera, the one, the only. Thank God you can't see him.
Off screen, I gotta pay.
Later.
lids and nothing hides. Two bearded guys. Oh yes, they are 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 two bearded guys. Two bearded guys.
COVID hurt them.
Sup?
What is up, party people?
Welcome to hour 2, where the theme song gets darker and so does the beer.
And so does the conversations during the break. When technically, if this ever becomes a podcast,
You'll
It
be
might
privy
get edited.
to. You'll be privy to.
Yeah, I might cut some of that out.
fuck that.
I don't think you said anything incriminating.
No, I don't,
yeah.
I've learned my lesson
Mike's
in the past. I've learned my lesson in the past. I don't say anything incriminating.
He came without Austin today, so
Yeah.
it means he's getting better.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I don't have
I was
my,
expecting John to say,
Actually, it's more Austin trusted him to come alone.
Well, I have a Wrangler. He usually
a Wrangler?
Yeah,
Like
he
in the
kinda-
basement?
he takes care of me. You know, he tells me like he's the guy who says like don't say that or don't post that or
Austin.
you know, yeah.
Wait, so you're saying Wrangler?
Yeah, he's like my Wrangler.
Yeah.
I was thinking Ranclor.
No, he's
A
like my
Rancor?
Wrangler. No, he's like the guy that
I mean,
looks
you know,
after me.
dialect, you know.
Are you talking about the Star Wars? Like,
yeah, I mean, depending on where you're from,
Rancor.
you know,
That's
it's
right.
like tomato, potato.
Yeah, he's doing an L in there.
Yeah, he did.
And
Yeah, no, I
that
guess
Rancor.
he's the guy that takes care of me. I would say that. Yeah, he takes care of me. Make sure I don't do anything stupid.
Does he
It's
give you
his little brother. Don't say anything what you might be saying.
That's because I was going to go throw a reverse grip out there.
Well,
I read it on your face.
when you've been in the industry,
I don't have a great poker face, let the record show. No one that watches the show would ever know. But
I mean, like 5 years of being in this industry and partying, you got to have somebody that takes care of you. You know, he's
That's
my
fair.
he's my driver. He's my
that is kind of
Matt is
yeah.
struggling right now too because he has so many comments.
no,
Matt
But
takes
Matt's
care of
our
us.
Wrangler,
Matt takes
yeah.
care of us.
Hey,
so.
he's our Wrangler.
He's our Wrangler.
hell yeah, it's like a Wrangler and a Rancor had a baby. And that's me, but I'm a lot nicer and a little prettier.
You got to have a guy that takes care of you. You know, you got to have the guy.
How did we get home Saturday?
I don't know.
Reverse
According
grips,
to him,
yeah.
it was him.
According to him, it was him.
I wouldn't
yeah.
know.
And according to your wife, it was him. So
I was there and cognizant. Yeah, I can tell you.
evidently John got really lovey-dovey. I found out Saturday.
Oh,
Yeah,
buddy.
You
Evidently.
told your wife you loved her like 1,000 times.
Evidently.
Good
Well,
for you.
well,
Yeah.
I was just like,
Way to tear down those walls, John.
I think I was telling everybody that, and Brooke was like, "Yeah, you were telling me that too," and I was just like, "Listen, some people get drunk, get mean, and want to fight. No,
That's not either one. That's not either one of us. Thank
It's,
God.
it's
I just
definitely
get
the
lovey.
better of the two options.
Yeah.
You just love everybody.
There's 3 options.
Hugs and
love,
love, yeah.
love, mad, or cry. We're both we're lovers.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I said that like I said it
We
on
are
purpose.
lovers.
Anyway, our first beer of hour 2 is Taxman's
Clearly wrong.
There it is. I did have a button for that.
Cherry and Amberana Tax Holiday. This is an oak-aged Belgian-style dark ale with cherries and buckwheat honey. At 10.5%.
Let's go.
Kind of thought it'd be a little higher, I'll be honest.
Oh my god, he's the only person I know that bitches about double digits.
I know.
Jesus, that pisses me off. Like, I don't even like. This is from their Vault Barrel series.
I mean, yeah, all the things that are on the can, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a big one.
It's 10 and. All right, the cherry and Amberana
We had
Tax Holiday.
10-7 before the break.
Oak-aged Belgian-style dark ale with cherries and buckwheat honey. Unlock the
Right?
vault. Our series
Cobbler
committed.
spoils us.
And a 12.
Oh, were you talking?
Our series committed to the careful, prolonged conditioning of oak-aged ales. Take a Tax Holiday. Our winter dark ale featuring aromatic buckwheat honey, tangy cherries, and malty hints of dark fruit and chocolate, accented by the gingerbread qualities of Amberana oak.
So the Amberana.
Now, what did we learn about that last week, John?
So South
I'm not gonna like it.
South American wood that
That's why I
gives
picked it.
that gives cinnamon, coconut, rum sort of flavors to a beer.
Yuck.
And why did you pick this as the...
I didn't realize that was in there. I just saw Taxman. It looked like some kind of specialty beer. I saw a
Also,
lot of adjuncts in it.
expensive enough. I think a whole barrel's like $1,500, $2,000.
Just for the barrel?
Just for the barrel.
Yeah,
so
that's what we
most
learned last
people,
week. So most people just chip it.
most people just get the chips.
Hey, I'm nice, and since you're worried, I gave you a little.
I don't know if that was quite the proper response, but
Don't be a bitch.
I just
12-ounce
started,
can. I wasn't wasting it on you.
I just started buying all the Taxman beers. They've been selling pretty well. I enjoy them. So.
Muncie and Taxman go
yeah,
hand in
if you
hand.
want that Belgian style stuff, they are.
That's the thing is there's
That's
not a
our
lot of
problem.
Belgians.
Yeah,
there's
they're-
not a lot of Belgians. So it's nice to carry them because it's not a
They're
popular
kind of
style.
king around here for the local Belgian scene, and they do it well. So I think they would float amongst
very
others.
well.
Just there's not any competition for them here, so they can really super
Their Cashman
flourish.
series, like on their sours, are fire too.
And Death and Taxes Day is a very fun
Great
beer
beer.
fest. They have it's
Smells so
small,
good,
it's
such a
nice.
good beer.
You can get beer quickly right behind them. Like it's a nice event.
I've not had this beer, but it smells like it's got
You
all
haven't
the.
had it either?
I haven't had it, but I'm smelling all the smells I would expect.
It's got
I smell the coconut smell.
Every single flavor that you actually read off is in this. You can actually pull them all. It's fire.
I like it.
I like it a lot. I had it
Even that
Friday
oak
night.
and holy sh!
Yeah,
There's a bit of an adventure there.
But
Yeah.
it blends well.
Yes.
I have an internal battle. I taste coconut, but it's good. What do I do?
Rate it accordingly.
I don't know how.
Oh my god.
I have these apprehensions.
This beer
That's
has,
my favorite Taxman I've had in years.
This has
Yeah.
multiple layers.
I'm not even saying this year. I'm saying
In
my favorite
years.
I've had in years.
Yeah,
Because
this,
honestly,
You don't want it to end.
it has... Taxman I liked when I was younger.
Yeah.
The farther I've gotten in my craft beer journey.
I moved away from Belgians in general.
We both have talked
I
about
think
that
that's the
on the
bigger
show.
thing. Like now that they've gone
Hey.
down in quality, just I've gotten away from the style.
I don't even know if they've gone down in quality. They're just,
Not
I've gotten
quality.
away from this.
That's what I'm saying.
You
I
have
don't
to-
think they've gone down.
I
I
think
I've
they've gotten
changed.
less ambitious
if-
over the years at times.
You have to
I
really...
can give you that, but the quality's never gone down.
You have to, when you see the list to order from them, you got to go Vault Series.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, all their Volt Series, Cashman Series, those are all the
But that's
home runs.
that's the best one I've had from them in years.
I mean, that's just fucking good.
Criticism.
Cherries, oak.
The coconut's there, but it's more of a
Coconut,
like
it's a
carrier
something.
flavor.
Which is what I would anticipate using in the Amberana.
Which normally
Yeah.
coconut will overwhelm.
The wood.
Well, that's the wood is supplying the
wood.
coconut.
Yeah,
actually,
it's not
which
coconut.
is the weirdest
There's
thing.
no coconut in there.
it's
that-
the
that's
wood.
what's
There's
Just
no coconut and there's no cinnamon.
Yeah.
That wood, that Amberana is what brings that flavor into it.
So
Spices.
they
Yeah.
call it
It's
gingerbread.
wild.
It's funny because Amber on it, they call it gingerbread, and you do get a little bit of that.
I can see where that comes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like what we learned last week from Sun King's Barrel Guy,
Barrel guy.
is that
That's just about our
Amber
bunghole.
can bring through a lot of
All those
coconut flavors.
And
Okay.
cinnamon and
That makes sense. I guess. I
So
didn't
the
know that.
cinnamon
Rum.
leads, and that's kind of why you get the gingerbread a little bit. The rum even kind of helps with a gingerbread. But coconut's the weird, and you don't taste coconut, you taste like a carrier of some kind.
yeah.
And that gingerbreadiness, that cherry, that great malty body, a Belgian without the typical Belgian characteristics
Right.
that get boring.
It also doesn't feel like it'd be as filling as a lot of the,
No.
the
There's
Belgians.
absolutely-
But
Which
the
is part of
body's
why I got
but the body's
turned off on
not
those.
weak. The body carries
The body's
every
great.
flavor
No,
very
it's
well.
a good body, but like
Nice
you know,
mouthfeel, a little
Yes.
dry at the end, but a nice soft start.
a lot of those are like that really foamy, or not foamy, but
Good beer.
that filling.
Thank you, sir.
Belgians.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you, sir.
I will.
Yes.
that. Yeah,
God.
I might hide a couple cans of that back.
you should take a bow for that one.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's my favorite Taxman beer I've had in a couple years. Like,
I would venture to agree. Like I've had a lot of good beers from them in the last couple of years too, but that's very unique.
that was damn good.
And everything that's on it's in it. It's well executed.
Roller coaster of flavors while still blending.
Blending and
Yeah.
yes.
Normally, when you get roller coaster, it's because you're hitting every individual flavor.
And
no,
nothing-
they're
yeah.
blending through. You just have a wave of a blend. It's like just
Yeah.
a nice.
100%.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
pleasant. Damn.
How's the mouthfeel, boys?
Well,
In case
like I
Buddy's still
said,
watching.
a soft start on the mouthfeel with a slight astringency
Slight
at the end,
astringent.
but not unpleasant. It's just
Right.
a slight like.
That
Oh,
body.
hey, don't forget, there's 10.5% here. That's almost how it finishes. Is you wouldn't know that it's high ABV, and the end's kind of like it pokes you just a hair with a. It's a high ABV. Don't forget.
That body's about perfect for it. It is not a thick body by any means, but what it is it carries it all very well.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
That's a masterclass in like just beer craft. I think like that. This is a fantastic.
There's a reason they're one of the biggest in Indiana. There's a reason they're one of the most popular in Indiana. There's a reason that they're well known for
And even with that,
for their style throughout the Midwest. Like
yeah.
Taxman does Taxman things, and this is one of those where Taxman,
does tax
to
man
me,
nailed
reminds
it.
me of a lot of that old school. The reasons I fell in love with Taxman
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
because it's ambitious. I
Sorry, I was kind of savoring
I'm
this
shocked.
one.
Shocked.
You're good. I respect
Here we go.
I'm
I'm
gonna splash away by finishing off for me. Sure, you don't want that, buddy?
I'm first to
Maybe one
score.
for you too. Like, jeez,
Well,
Yeah.
you kind of took mine.
Well, I thought you were done with it.
Uh,
You're the kind of guy that strikes me as someone to leave something on the plate or cup.
I think you just called me fat.
Maybe a little.
I think you just called me
No,
fat.
I just called you a finisher.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
It happens to mean that you're in a clean plate club, so
Hey.
be it.
Yes, we're finished.
We're finishers. That's our badge of just awesomeness, really.
Yeah.
I want to start doing that at breweries, talking them out of beer signs if we finish. If we
We're
bring
blowing
a
the keg.
group and kill a
I don't
keg.
really know what to give you. I mean, I'll give you a tap handle, I guess.
Yeah, you have your damn shit on a TV.
We have a.
I'll take a TV.
Just,
yeah, you guys finished it. Here you go.
Oh fuck.
Mike's like, hold on.
I have some. I think I have an abundance of Cobbler tap handles, so maybe I'll give you one of those. Give me one.
I mean, we're not saying no.
Yeah.
Anyway, I am first to score this. I really, really like it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give it probably what it deserves. I'm going 4.75. It is my favorite by Taxman in a long time. It's a fantastic beer. I love all the flavors. I don't know what it is, and I said this a couple weeks ago about a different beer. There's something telling me to stay at a 4.75 and not bump it up. But it's a damn good beer.
Tyler did not give it what it deserved. It actually honestly is a 5. I am shocked. I did not expect that from them. They're solid. I've never had anything that I would be like, oh, I'm going to seek this out. And yet I'm giving it a 5. It is.
Mike, what's it going to be?
Oh,
I'm gonna give it a 5 because I really, really like it.
That is a 5 overall score for Taxman's Cherry and Amberana Tax Holiday. Hell yes. Nothing like a 5 for an Indiana brew. Let's
yes.
go.
Is that their first Indiana 5?
No, God no.
No, Hoppler's had
Hopler's
some.
had one and so is Windmill.
Okay.
But it's in an exclusive club
It is
It
a
is.
very
with
exclusive.
some
club.
very
And I
witty names.
think maybe Hog Molly's barrel-aged rushing record.
We'll have to
It was
check.
either a 4.75 or a 5. I can't
You have
remember.
a really weird brain.
He does.
Like, I pull a beer out of the fridge, like, have we had this? Yeah. I'm like, how can you keep that shit straight? He's done it a stump, but he remembers every beer he ever drank.
You also need the other book.
Huh?
The other book.
Yeah, he said that. But
Oh, it is a 5. It is a 5.
5.
The first entrance into the 33 bottles of beer book. Ooh, what in the world? Are we getting treats?
Whoa.
Christmas cookie.
Merry Christmas to us and Puppy Chow.
Puppy Chow. Oh, I didn't even know about that. Oh,
going in.
shit.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Yeah, get it right, Tyler.
Oh my God.
Because it's full of puppy chow, right, Brookie?
I saw the pretzel. I was going for it.
Nope. Oh. I'm happy.
Oh my God. That was good too.
What's that one?
The ooey gooey butter cookies?
Yeah.
What?
What?
There's only 2 left. You better grab one, man.
Oh, I'm gonna wait till I'm
It's the little circles.
I'm waiting for. I'm gonna trust you guys. Just save me
shit.
one.
I can't make that promise.
That's right. Yeah. As
neither
your
can
crumb
Mike
just fell
now.
out of your beard.
Mike's reaction. Oh, shit.
They're pretty good bakers up there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, considering Brooklyn, her Christmas gifts from me were cooking books.
Yeah.
She wanted the unofficial Harry Potter
Whoa!
cookbook
It's not Christmas yet.
and the bacon.
She already got them.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I won't see the girls before Christmas, so
Well, we're before Christmas right now. You mean at Christmas?
like again before Christmas. So I gave them the gifts today.
Okay.
But all right, so I'm not gonna write everything on here.
See, and this is why I'm not going for the
because-
cookies yet. I'm just gonna wait till after the show's over. So then I'm just like, he's like, oh no.
That
You guys
beer,
don't know.
Oh, I don't
that
mind
beer
doing it on
paired
TV.
very well with the
That actually
really
did work.
good.
That actually was a good combo.
very good. Yeah,
Almost like
paired.
someone here knew what they were doing. Stuff.
pairs really well. Yeah, those are fire, dude.
That was yeah.
Lots more of those.
Remind me to finish filling this out.
All right.
He
I
was,
wrote the beer name. So
He
we
would
wouldn't
sell us
forget.
indie craft. He's saying, just throwing that out there.
Oh my God! All right, God, those butter cookies though.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right,
good.
so we need to
saving
move
one
on to
for
the
that.
next beer. Before I go into a diabetic coma, Jesus,
I'm pretty excited about the food here.
the diabetic coma.
Beer's fine, but
All right, guys. Our next beer, and actually, this probably goes well with cookies. As well.
It will actually. This
I'm imagining that.
I'm a Porter
hour
fan,
two
so
is going to go well with all this.
I'm a Porter fan, so here we go.
This is a Baltic porter brewed with Icelandic roasted coffee. It is Einstein. Einstock is who brews it. This is their Icelandic toasted porter at 6%. With clear notes of toffee and dark chocolate, this Baltic porter is roasty and rich, offering a medium body that is robust, yet smooth on the palate. Toasted in chocolate malts give it a sinister black color, but its easy to drink taste will have you believing that there's no more need to be afraid of the dark. Now, with that description, what do you think the mouthfeel will be?
Shout out Bunny Davis.
So I don't expect much astringency. I expect caramely roasty.
Oh, I like that hit.
That's flavor, not mouthfeel.
Have you guys had this
I
before?
know.
Mouthfeel be
I
more
have
like
had it
texture,
on
like viscous,
draft.
John.
So roasty can provide a little bit of
Liver
bitterness.
in Noblesville
really?
at Hamilton
Okay.
Town Center.
I'm expecting more like consider this
Who
as a
distributes
porter,
that? Is that
whereas
correct?
as
I have
advertised,
no idea.
a water
never
or
even
not
heard
as
of it.
thick body, you know,
Right.
I got this one
a
at
slender body, if one would.
Slender body, roasty, toasty, caramel.
that big ass Total Wine.
Maybe creamy, depending on
I've never seen it.
A little bit of creme,
I
not a
picked it
lot.
up at
Total
Total
Wine.
Wine.
Smidge of creme.
Smidge of creme.
And
I like
maybe
the
I'm gonna go with with
Sounds
the
good.
coffee. I'm going to astringent
And I love
finish.
porter.
They have a white
Yeah.
ale that's really good too.
Yeah, we had a beer from them earlier on the show that I really
Einstock's
enjoyed.
going pretty strong.
Einstock's not bad.
Like,
I
they're recognizable
almost
to me now.
went with this as my most anticipated beer
coffee.
until I saw all the shit on the Taxman can.
Coffee.
Just because I was so impressed with the last beer we had from them.
Ooh, that's tasty. I'm not mad.
And yes, that's going to go
And
with all
pair it
this.
well with a cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
Maybe just one butter cookie, please.
yeah.
We didn't eat the butter cookie.
Here you go. Here you go.
We saved it for
Not right
everybody.
now, just later.
Dude, the what?
Oh, there's two. There's two
You
left
have
there.
two fat guys and a mic.
Yeah,
There's a
it's
chance
not
that's not
happening,
there.
bro. You better grab it now. I'm
Steph.
eyeballing it.
I love how it's two fat guys and a mic.
The-
And Mike's the one like,
Yeah.
dude, I'm eating that shit.
The on-camera people are picking on me. I need an adult.
It's a really. That's actually really good.
That's
It is.
That's a really solid porter.
I'm not even mad about that.
Bro, you
He's
are a
fat.
smart man.
That's the first
you're
time Tyler's
intelligent.
heard that. He doesn't know what to do.
I ain't mad. The coffee goes well with the cookie.
Coffee is really, really good.
That's a delicious beverage.
Yeah.
I'm not mad.
You got that at Total Wine?
This is 2 for 2 Einstocks that we've had that I'm
Yep.
really like pleasantly surprised with.
Make sure it soaks in a little bit.
I know how to do this. That too.
I'm fat too.
John's letting it soak, buddy.
Yes.
I just made my day. I know how to do this. I'm fat too. Yeah, it works, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Man.
Mike, you getting on that? Let it soak.
I drank all of it.
Gotta pace yourself, bro.
Well, that's a really good fucking beer.
That's a damn good porter.
It really is.
The
Yeah.
best part is, so guys, especially anybody who's watching now, is probably people who, well, you either watch us
Our
after the
diehards
fact,
are watching later.
yeah, or if you're diehard, literally watching, you know Matt never says he enjoys a porter. It's always, oh, this could have been a stout. Oh, it's good, but it's not a stout.
That's very accurate.
There has
and
not
this
been a but it's not a stout yet. It's always been,
No, this
this is really good. This is tasty.
this is just good. Yeah.
I just want to throw that out there that even Matt
Yeah.
is doing the like.
It's a very astute observation, Tyler. Well said.
By the way, I forgot to ask you, what would you have scored the tax holiday? It just dawned on me we didn't ask. On a 5.
Yeah.
Considering my apprehension to coconuts.
I don't taste coconut. I have a
Oh no, it was
carrier
in
taste.
there.
I did a little bit, but
Yeah,
I
I
think
mean-
it's
What a carrier
ambrosia-
taste.
The
Whatever,
Well-
whatever,
Ambrosia.
whatever the fuck it's
It
called.
was less the prominent flavor, but it was there. So if you're coconut apprehensive as myself, I am still going to go a 4.75 on that one. Just because it had everything on there. It was perfectly, like, there's nothing to knock on that. My disdain for coconut is why it's not a 5.
It's a damn good beer.
It was
I
fantastic.
Knew, when I scored it, I legitimately went, I know I'm underscoring this,
Yep.
but there's something in my head telling me to stay 4.75. Knowing damn good and well it should be a 5. I just couldn't. Every time I wanted to say it,
Yep.
there was something in my head. But no, it was a damn good beer.
I'll save a couple of those cans for your anniversary event.
Hey, it works for me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This beer here, the Icelandic Toasted Porter by Einstock. Wow.
Yeah,
is a
dare I
good
say
porter.
the dark horse of the night? Like,
I know.
this is like in my head I was like I was expecting this to hopefully be good, but this is surpassing expectations.
consider-
I expected like a 3.5, like a really solid beer.
Considering 3 out of
Right.
the 4 anticipated beers are all hour 2, the one that wasn't is this one.
God, best beer of the
I
night's
didn't
gonna be
know
so
what it was.
tough.
Best beer of the night's gonna be tough.
Right now, I know where I'm at for best beer of the night. I just gotta see what the next two do.
But that is a fantastic beer. John, you're first to score it.
It's still got great head retention. I still got a little bit of a frothy, creamy head on this as I'm finishing
No,
it.
it's fantastic. It is.
He's mad that he likes it this
It is
much.
one of the. It's
not a stout, and it's so close.
this.
good.
Hey, YouTube's comments aren't working. You need to refresh them.
Just hit the refresh button. That's fine.
Brett's commented evidently.
I don't like having to do things.
I am a 4.75.
I think when I refresh,
I
it
think
only
it's
goes to like
fantastic.
henceforth, so I don't see any like not
That's fine.
seen.
That's fine.
But
It should get it though.
try
If you've been commenting on YouTube, comment now. It's been refreshed.
Just repeat all your comments, and I'll read them all in tandem.
I'm a 4.75.
That's a big score.
That's
on a porter.
fantastic. Yeah. I told it.
Mike,
I couldn't go 5, but
I absolutely love it. I wish I could. I need to find out where that beer came from so I can buy it.
Iceland.
Well, I don't know who the distributor is. I've never seen
No.
it on any of my lists.
Total Wine and More had it. Is who I got it. So
I just need to. I'll do 4.75. It's just really, really good. I like porters anyways, but I like that the coffee is just like. Whew,
I'm giving it a
so
5.
good.
That's why I broke out the book,
Yeah.
because if he'd have said 5, it would have been a 5.
I was close.
I was close.
I was
on 5
close.
too. I was too.
That is
If
funny.
you were, even
It's
Back-to-back
fucking good.
beers have been 2 5s and a 4.75, or 2 4.75s and a 5, and it's been switched on who went what way. Matt, the guy who usually thinks porters suck,
Because they're not stouts. I have a question.
someone
What
does.
was the ABV on this
Some
one
Noble
again?
Wine does. Big Red
6.5, I
does.
believe.
Okay, that's-
let me
It's gotta
check
be,
again.
Like maybe
Six,
Monarch
but still
or-
solid.
No, all the YouTube comments did pop.
Monarch or
Oh
Cavalier.
shit!
It's just such an obscure name.
What did we miss?
I'm busy thinking about
I'll get
this.
it, 'cause
I'm
that's
getting
fucking
gathering my
solid.
thoughts,
So
and then I'm gonna read.
It's really good.
Man, that was really good.
Here you go.
Honestly,
Here's a contact
I'm
us.
gonna give it a 4.75. Like,
that's for distributors.
that is something I want more of it. That's 2 for 2 from a brewery that I'm not familiar with aside from here that has really like impressed me. And that not being a stout, that was fantastic. Because like Todd said, normally I'm like, well, it's poured, it could have been a stout. Like, no, that held its own. Flavors were great.
So good.
God,
I've never
Like we're trying to figure out how to carry it in the bar. We're
Somebody
like,
sells
is this Monarch? Who is this?
The
Who
only
sells
thi-
this to me?
only complaint I have is I don't have more. Like that's
Yeah.
I've never heard Matt on a porter never say the words "not a stout."
no, that was fantastic.
It
They
wasn't
have
a
a
true.
juniper berries one.
It was very coffee. Yeah.
That was
What
solid.
was the,
What
what
kind
was
of
the other beer that you guys had from them?
They had a white ale that we had.
Okay.
That was really.
Also very they are 2 for 2. Like they're becoming one I really want to look more
What kind of
into.
comments do we have?
So
Winter ale,
Carrie
that's
just said Cons also
sounds
carries Einstock.
fire, too.
I don't know if that helps anybody.
Straight
Um,
lager.
and let's see where we left off. Boom, I'm Expeditor. No, probably. Damn it. Oh, Brett says, "Damn it,
But
Puppy
that's fire,
Chow."
too.
That's the only one that I didn't have so
Jesus, man, they
far.
make, like,
I must have
all
missed just the one.
traditional.
And he is bringing the Dickens cider to the beer share.
The Dickens cider? Yes, we want Dickens
do we
cider.
have enough Dickens cider
Bro,
to
they
pass
have the
around?
Strangest.
We haven't made
lineup
any yet, but we
ever.
can
Maybe.
probably do
We
it.
need all of these.
Actually, if we make it,
Where did he get Dickens
actually,
cider?
just any time in the next couple of weeks, we'll be fine.
Maybe he made his own Dickens cider.
He didn't.
Oh.
He just wanted to say that.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta find out.
Well, you might have inspired us to actually bring it.
John and I've been
It's gotta
wanting to
be
make
one of the
it.
big
We might
boys,
try it.
Monarch or
I'll come buy
Cavalier.
5 gallons of cider. We'll get it done. We'll make us some.
Yeah, we'll make it.
That was a really good beer, man. Good
Yeah, it
job.
was. I ain't mad
that
at
was
that.
that was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Man,
I mean, like, what made you pick
And
that
you
beer
dip
though in the store?
Chocolate chip
I've
cookies in
had.
it.
Well, I've actually drank it at
Oh.
delivery one time.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that
was
probably
sitting
was
there-
a boss move.
I was sitting there and I was
That's a
just kind
boss
of
fat
like,
man move right there.
"Oh, that sounds good." Drank it and really liked it. So then when I was going through, I had a gift card. A friend of mine gave me a gift card for Total Wine and More one day. And I'm going through and you have a lot of mixer sixer options. And I'm going through and I'm like, and I see Einstock. And I'm like, I can't remember if that's the one I had or not, which I realized later it was. But I still did I think that's the one. But if it was, I liked it.
Worst case, yeah, you had a beer that we know that we liked, and best case, you haven't had the beer
so
yet.
It's just so random, little 12-ounce cans.
That and I love buying shit from other countries. I have a couple beers from Italy behind me. Because
it's just something weird.
Yeah, if I'm at a liquor store and I can find some shit from weird ass countries that we've never had, you can bet.
For it.
Back when you first took over Indie Craft Brew or Muncie Books and Brews, before you changed the name, you guys still had some beers from Japan.
I remember
that I fell in love with.
Was that the Mokies?
It was the ginger beer. No, it was the ginger beer.
Yeah, I remember the ginger beer.
Moki was Windmill.
Yeah,
the one.
And we also had one from Parrish.
Was that the one that had the little blueberry?
Yep.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
But those owl, they had like an owl on them. Was the bottle logo? But yeah,
I remember you buying that ginger beer all the time.
I had 3 or 4 different ones from there, and we really liked 3 of them.
Yeah.
But it's fun. Hitachi.
Yeah. They make electronics.
Hey, what's funny is that company I'm talking about, whatever the name of it is, they have it at Total Wine and More too, because I almost bought more when I was there.
Nice.
I'm gonna feel dirty saying this, but Brett asks if he needs to pay for the Dickens cider.
No, dear.
Mike got a snort. Let the record show.
All right, I need glasses. It is time for another beer.
They're clean.
Because they have been officially dish-bish rinsed.
It is time for yet another anticipated beer of the night.
Oh my god.
This is the Coquito Dreams.
I'll take a light pour.
Coquito-inspired Imperial Milk Stout.
No offense, Windmill.
This is stout with coconut, vanilla, and lactose, so he wants double, right?
Yes.
All right.
Because he loves coconut?
Loves coconut.
Yeah.
Cinnamon and coconut. If you could make a stout with nothing but cinnamon and coconut, he'd be the happiest man alive.
I'd be very sad in the pants. Like, that's the most sad you can be.
That's where you're normally sad.
I've only had
welcome to my life, buddy. I don't need
that is dark.
I don't need a cinnamon coconut stout to make it sadder.
But I honestly only had a very small sample. I can't really remember.
Ooh, we can play the game again. We can play the game again. Because I know something you don't know.
It's really good on most of those crap.
Matt must know the ABV.
Matt must know the ABV.
Yeah, because of course it's not on the fucking can because.
But I've got it. Thanks, Chris Knight. Shout out for talking the entire show. Way to go, bud.
Chris also just knows that like we're about to ask him what the ABV is because Windmill
because he's seen the show. Oh.
No, because Windmill doesn't like telling us things.
Well, if it's on the can, I respect though the gangster. Like if it's on the can, you got to make sure standards and practices and laws.
We don't want to be a brewery that puts stuff on cans and doesn't actually follow through.
You know what it does though is it instigates conversation. Well, what do you think this is? What do you think this is?
Oh my god!
I know. What do you guys think this is? Let's play that.
I haven't drank it yet.
Matt's not gonna like this.
If you don't like coconut, don't even.
I know. That's why I asked for a light pour.
Because
it is done really well.
It tastes like coconut.
But not sunscreen.
Do you put the lime in the coconut?
It doesn't taste like
doesn't
sunscreen.
taste like sunscreen.
No, cheers to that.
No, that's
done like really well.
That's real roasted coconut.
Yeah, roasted.
Oh my god,
that's some good shit.
I don't like
hour 2, best hour 2 ever.
No.
We don't know yet.
We had back-to-back 5s one time in hour 2.
Hey, we don't know.
That's with other.
Hey, we don't know yet.
That's true.
We always had back-to-back.
I am
we
going
haven't done this yet.
Eat some humble pie on this.
Oh shit!
Yes.
What's that mean?
He likes it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's pretty coconutty.
Yeah.
I just want to point out that's 2 beers today that's had a coconut flavor in some way that he's enjoyed.
I actually learned something about that last coconut beer, though. I didn't
Holy
know those.
fucking fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't know a better way to say it. Like, dude,
this tastes really good.
there's a few breweries that I'm admittedly a fanboy for, but I'll also be the first to, tell them, hey, not my thing. But, dude, if you take something I don't like, and it tastes this good.
This reminds me of a candy bar, like an Almond Joy or something.
It reminds me
Coquito's
a
got the
lot.
lime. Does it have lime in it?
I'm just gonna say,
it didn't
god
say
damn.
Coquito?
Just says coconut, vanilla, and lactose. It's Coquito inspired.
What's in
milk stout.
What's in an Almond Joy? Because that's what this...
Almonds?
Coconut, chocolate, and almonds.
And coconut.
Yeah, it's coconut almond chocolate. That's all it is.
I wonder what maybe that roasty.
God, that's fucking good.
And I love a good almond joy, but it does give you a little bit of that taste. Not quite, but
it's
a little
like
bit.
A candy bar or something.
That's good. And honestly, I'm a little worried about guessing on the ABV because I don't have a fucking clue.
I don't either.
I know it's higher than I'm guessing because it drinks. It drinks.
I could text Chris on the show if you guys want. And ask him.
Oh no, he knows.
No, I know because Chris has already
We're
told
playing
me.
a game.
I don't know.
And the fun part is Chris also says, I think it's on the can, you fucks.
I don't
Don't
think
look.
so.
No cheating. No cheating, fucker.
Wait,
Put it
can I-
back.
can
you
I
can look
guess?
after you guess.
Oh, here,
Even
I'll
the
guess.
chocolate aspect of it's
Well,
really
here,
good.
I'll just guess.
It is.
God damn it, Tyler.
Well, I'll guess.
I'll still
What do
give you my
I'll guess,
guess no
I'll
matter
guess.
what. I won't change my guess.
So
Tyler's not guessing
I'm
on the
gonna
nose
go
So
like
me and you are the only one that don't know, so we'll just...
But
Right,
I'm
right.
still going to give my guess, and I'll go first because I'm not changing it at all. I'm guessing 8.5%.
I was gonna go 8-9.
Did not change one bit.
I was going to go a little higher, but I think that that's definitely wrong now.
I don't know. I don't-
Don't let peer pressure fool
I was
you.
going to say like...
Stick with your gut,
I was
Mike.
going to say like anywhere from 10 to 11. Somewhere in that 10.
Yeah, you
I mean,
got to
you
give me a
10.5.
number.
You don't have to,
10.5.
you,
Guys,
we
give me a
do
number.
we do
10
Price is Right rules on
10,
here.
10 and a half.
You can do like $1.10.
Mike
like,
is the winner.
Yeah.
I'll say 10 and a half.
Mike's the winner. It's an 11.
It's 11.
No shit.
Yeah.
It doesn't drink that high to me.
No.
No.
I was just guessing. I was thinking
It's
10 to 11.
fantastic.
I almost said 10 originally because it's windmill. So I almost gave like that point bump because. But then I
Because
was
just
like,
on the cause, right?
but the more I drank it, the more I was like, no, damn it, this
No,
is in the 8s.
it drinks too smooth to be that high. This is DUI shit.
Oh, this
all
is
their-
actually-
This is
Oh,
DUI.
you know what?
Definitive.
I will just say
This
that
is
all
DUI
of all their stouts, they will do that. They're high ABVs and usually really tasty, delicious, sweet.
This one, though,
No, everything they
isn't
do.
as diabetes.
No.
So you don't, that's
He said
the,
no.
that's the nice thing is it's not. This isn't diabetes in a glass for once. This is a
Did you try dunking
good,
your cookie in it?
that would have been
Another
fun.
good one.
A good
Chris,
high
another beer.
ABV stout. Good high ABV stout.
John still
Perfectly,
got some. You can dunk.
perfectly
you wanna
perfectly
dunk, you can
done
dunk.
coconut. That coconut is just unbelievable.
Oh, was that a pretzel? Oh, that's what that's what I heard about these.
No, you want that.
No, I want a pretzel right now.
Damn, that's fucking good.
That's an unbelievable beer.
Toasted coconut.
Salt.
Oh,
out of
yeah.
that?
Toasted coconut.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, I'm sure.
Ah, buddy. Right.
Hey, that was unbelievable.
Sometimes I know what I'm doing.
Windmill, you guys nailed it fucking again, and I can't wait to see scores on this.
Going-
Mike, you're first.
I'm gonna go as high as I go. That's a 5 for me. That
Matt.
is really good.
Matt, what would be your score? This one I'm just curious more about. He doesn't count, but it's a coconut beer that I think I know what he's going to say.
Here lies Matt, died on his hill. That's a 5.
I knew
Oh,
it.
shit.
I knew it. That's why.
Wow.
That's why I pulled him in before we even did ours because I'm giving it a 5 as well.
You're giving it a 5 too?
Yeah,
Damn.
it's 5.
Fuck it, it's 5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're going.
That's a consensus 4 for 4, 5. That is an unbelievable beer.
I really want more.
Yeah,
Greatest hour 2 ever.
We had some great beers, man.
We're not done yet.
We got one more left.
We have a Bourbon County
From
left.
the big boys.
I would drink this. Like if I could have some for like Christmas, something like I would drink the shit out of this.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Holy shit.
We'll go ahead and just color in all these stars.
You could cook with that, man. Make some desserts.
I mean, cheesecake.
Yeah.
Oh. And yes, what do all these dark beers go with? Christmas cookies.
And food, desserts.
You did.
Dude,
Yeah.
this book is the coolest thing in the world, by the way. So I just really started looking at it.
Shit?
No, look, like
I
you
know.
color in like
Oh wow,
the flavor
The
wheel.
flavor wheel, yes.
Oh, this is fun.
Oh god. I mean, can I just gush for a sec though? Like, how do you take like one of my most hated things and then you just make me sit here and look like an ass?
Yeah, we're using this for 5s. This is fun for 5s.
Yeah.
God, I mean, just the sweetness of it alone, without being like oily or overly thick. It had a great body. It carried everything. All the flavors were there, and despite my disdain for coconut, like it was well done. It wasn't suntan lotion. It wasn't.
No.
There was definitely nothing artificial there, and it wasn't like
that's the
overpowering the
best-
coconut.
that's
It
the
was
best
a
way.
present
No artificial.
flavor.
Well, when you say suntan lotion, that's artificial. Yeah.
Yeah.
With coconut, if it comes out like suntan lotion, that pretty much tells me that you
Yeah.
used extract.
Yeah, use extract.
Windmill,
and
you
Brett
nailed it.
says need that for Christmas.
If I can find
Everybody.
any, if I can find any, Brett, I'll happily get. some
Everyone
for you.
needs that for Christmas.
I have about
Do you still
half
have
a
any?
case left.
All right,
Well,
Indie
we know
craft
where to
brew.
get find that, guys.
guys,
Go
if you
see
want a 5 out of 5 beer,
for 4 out of 4.
yeah, go to Indie Craft Brew tomorrow. pick
think
you
we
up
have
some.
we have 12 cans ish left.
Sell them out tomorrow. Let's go. Because the Two Beerded Guys are finishers.
Now when it doesn't happen, you make us look bad. Why would you say that?
Hey,
I'll say
Now
that.
I'm gonna have to go buy 12 beers. I can't afford. I can't afford 12 beers.
you know, like your brother wants some, I want some
Hey,
more. John
I'll
will
save
drink
one
some.
for your guys' anniversary thing. Every beer that's awesome that I have, I'll just save for your anniversary thing.
My ass is
Oh my God.
broke after Saturday.
Alright, so I'll save one of those again. So I have 2 beers I have to save for you guys for your anniversry.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Gentleman and a scholar. Look at you, like.
Right?
And then here we go. The Bourbon County's coming out. This
Yep.
is the one I have not had.
None of us has had this one yet.
Which one is this one?
This is their cherry wood.
The cherry wood.
Yep.
Not cherry.
Not wood, cherry wood.
Cherry wood.
I'm
And not
unbelievable.
the coconut wood, right?
I've had
Adirondack?
No, Amberana.
I've
Amarana.
actually had all of the Bourbon Counties this year, including the Blands. This is the only one I did not get.
Did you have the 14?
Yeah. I
the
mean,
14
I
good?
drank it.
I fucking hate you.
I can't really. I don't know. The Blands
Oh, it was one of
was
those
the most-
days. He was drunk.
The-
Got it.
The Blands one was.
It kind
All
of
right, so
blended in
guys-
with the others.
The Blands one is really.
Again,
really
this
good.
is Goose Island's Bourbon County brand Cherry Wood Stout. This is this year, obviously.
Boozy as shit.
We're looking at 14.2%.
It smells every bit of it.
It's a fucking booze bomb.
They suggest it in a snifter if you're drinking it like yourself.
Like we should be doing
In our case, fuck it.
as beer professionals.
Develops in the. It doesn't really matter.
We already have
Switch to
that
can
process.
just to.
Yeah, just so we can see the label.
And to give Mike a little bit of love, but other than that, it
Yeah, he's
don't
doing a
really
great
matter.
camera face right now, just so you know, Mike. Like, yeah,
It smells
It's the
like.
Indie Craft Brew logos on the can.
That's why.
I know.
He's an idiot. What do you expect?
I know.
as the face of Indie Craft Brew, sitting there like,
On the nose, I haven't drank it yet. On the nose, that is boozy as a
Boozy.
boozy. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna like
I got
this.
a little.
It's a fucking.
I
booze
burned a
bomb.
little bit sniffing it. Damn.
So this is one that I think like what was it? Was the Carmela one?
That's not hot.
Brett asked Virgin Wood, which I think he might have been
Virgin Wood.
He might have been being a little like facetious, but I actually am going to ask like, with bourbon, it's got to be fresh oak barrels. Like with beer using oak,
It's used barrels almost every time.
so like would this would also be like used for the cherry wood, or would that be not used cherry wood?
It's a cherry wood. My guess is it was somebody aged a bourbon in it originally, would be my guess.
I just feel like that's
Sometimes they tell you what. The
yeah, that's
cherry
that makes me kind of curious.
Oh.
It's a bourbon barrel and finished with cherry wood.
It tastes
so
good.
it's aged in bourbon barrels, finished with cherry wood.
So like,
It is,
So the
uh,
cherry was
like
probably.
chips,
My
perhaps?
guess is the
Probably
cherry
chips.
chips were virgin chips, and then aged in a bourbon
We
barrel.
also learned
and not impregnated, John. I know
yes,
you're going, yeah.
yes. So we also learned that there's a
week we learned
company
a
out
lot
there
about
that
wood.
takes the barrels and impregnates those barrels with different flavors that you might want.
What?
Yeah.
You know what they do is they do the reverse grip and then they impregnate the barrel with flavor.
That's not hot.
Oh
No, it's
god,
not.
That
It's
should
hot.
be hot.
Yeah, I expected
The smell smells like you're getting ready to.
That's not hot.
yeah, no. The nose was like we're gonna punch you in the tongue with
That's
booze,
tasty
and
as shit.
then man, which one was this one? Cherrywood.
Aged in a bourbon barrel and then finished on cherry wood.
Oh,
This, honestly-
wait for it. Like after
Oh
you,
yeah,
that
I ain't mad at all.
That finish, that
It's been a
after
damn
flavor,
good hour too. You were here for a good hour too.
that lingering after flavor is fantastic.
This to me is the cherry wood I use to smoke meats with.
Yeah.
Virgin cherrywood or impregnated cherrywood?
Impregnated
Stop
for
it.
sure.
I can't not after last week.
I'm kind of glad I wasn't here if you're gonna keep talking about it.
I guess you had to be here for the impregnation.
No, it's this is like I want this flavor on my ribs. I want this flavor on my pork. I want this flavor on my chicken wings.
He wants his flavor other places that he can't say on camera.
I mean, I would. I'd say it on camera.
When you're thinking about like a bourbon barrel aged beer,
That's tasty.
yeah, it's tasty.
Dude, it's
Anybody who gets the Bourbon Counties knows they can be hot as shit.
Yeah.
last year we had some really hot ones out the bottle.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
They just didn't sit long enough.
No, it was
No,
Bourbon
you-
County is notorious for they want it to age in the bottle a little bit.
I think it depends on the one too. Like, it's like this is so smooth. The one
They
literally
actually,
last year popping
they-
a bottle like, oh my god, this is
They
hot
actually put on their
as
labels
hell.
now. It says
Age up to 5 years, yeah.
It's pretty wild that they put that on the label.
They've done that for a while now. They expect you to age it so that it comes out hot a lot of times.
Well, I think
That's two we've had from this batch though that did not come out hot.
No.
The
Coca-Cola
variant.
Oh yeah, that's
The cola variant was fantastic and ready to go.
I had the blend when it was ready to go.
This is ready to go. They've dialed it in this year.
It's a good year.
Yeah, it's a good year.
Good year,
Have
boys.
you guys
Good
had
year.
the,
Good looking year. Beautiful
regular
year.
yet?
We've not done
yet.
it.
Yeah, I haven't either.
We've been hitting the variants.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
That's what's funny is we've been hitting the
I
variants.
did the Weller, I did the Coca-Cola, and then I did this one.
I love the way that finishes.
Yeah.
No, it smells. It
How-
smells
how's-
a lot different though than the smell tells you it's.
Oh,
getting
it
ready to
burned
be.
my nose when I
It tells you it's
No.
getting ready to be
No,
hot.
We say it's not hot, but it is not DUI shelf. It is still boozy.
You know it's because it's so strong that it's a lower drinking than what it is, but it's not low enough to hit
I
DUI
would guess around a 12.
Yeah, I'm
not
guessing
the-
12 to 13. Maybe
Yeah.
not 14.
Not the
too,
14, but yeah,
Right.
like
I still know it's up there.
yeah, I would guess 11, 12.
But it's not hot. It's not burning you out.
No,
Right.
but
Tastes
it's present.
Yeah.
You know it's there. 'Cause
I'm not drinking bourbon. I'm
It's-
drinking a beer.
It's not the bourbon. It's not the alcohol burn. It's the,
the
alcohol
smell tells you that you're getting
flavor.
ready to lick a barrel, and then all of a
It
sudden-
is. It
yeah.
is that. It is like you're licking the barrel. It is like.
I mean, that sounded
you're
like a
licking the
bad
chips.
dare, but then you like did it. And you're like, oh no, that's awesome. Like,
Yeah.
licking the barrel sounds like you
I mean, you
shouldn't
might
do
get
it.
a
But then you do
splinter,
it. You're like,
but-
oh man, I'm glad I like that barrel.
That is a fucking good beer. And guys, we haven't scored this yet, but before we do, I want to just talk about some scores. So obviously, Carolina Cobbler and the Marzin Hotel both struggled.
It's kind of hour one in general.
Astronaut Ice Cream had a rough score only because of how old it was.
That's basically us.
But then, other than those, we had Astral Reef was a 4. Cherry Amber on a 5. Icelandic Toasted Porter 4.75. Coquito 5. And Milford Ditch 4.5.
Right.
What's that coffee porter? You got any more of those left?
The Icelandic Toasted Porter, I do not. That was the only one I had.
That's sad.
But like literally all these beers.
Tell me about it.
All 4 beers hour 2 could have been a 5.
But right now we're sitting at 5 beers at a 4 or higher, and we haven't scored this beer. 5 at a 4 or higher, and we haven't scored this beer. That might be our record. I have the other notebook at home.
Yeah.
I'll look through this one. I don't think we've ever had. If this scores a 4,
God, I enjoy. Oh,
but again, if this scores a 4, you don't know, technically. I don't think we've ever had 6 in one night that were at least 4. Without having have drank.
Yeah, John
if I go
dropped
back to
early,
like
best second hour ever. You're like, no, and I'm like, maybe John had a point. Like, we had the 2 Rhino suits back to back.
if
that
I
made
go
a
back,
strong night.
if
but-
I go back to like when we were doing hour 3 and sometimes drinking up to like 15 beers, maybe. But I don't think even with that we ever
thank
had 6
God we don't do
fours.
hour 3 anymore officially. Now we just
I
keep
don't think we
drinking
ever
beer.
had 6 4s even then.
I don't think so either.
Especially not with multiple 5s in it.
Right.
So this,
we
we
could have had
right
4
now we're
5s.
looking at 5 4s or higher with a beer to score, and 2 or 5s. That is
And
a
1 4.75.
yeah. That is a stupid good night so far.
Now, I have a legitimate question. This is going to be aimed specific.
Whoa, that wasn't English.
At you, Mike. As someone that's a I don't know, distributor might be the proper word here. You mentioned when you came in before the show started, you had
Yeah, he's a retail
Wholesaler,
seller.
all right.
Retail seller.
Yeah, retail seller.
whatever the proper term is. I'm not familiar with the nomenclature.
He's a retailer.
Okay, so the retailer
He buys beer at wholesale from distributors slash the
And he
on
retails it.
location and retails it.
Well, I try to stick with the stealth distro people, but yes, yeah.
Okay, so point of my question is, as the man on the street, how about we say that, like, the guys delivering the product to the people. You mentioned when you came in that you were getting Bourbon County, and you had some that you were trying to get and weren't getting as much as you're hoping for, et cetera, et cetera. How do you know how hard this variant was to get? Since you said this is the one that you haven't had.
Yeah, no, it wasn't on my list at all. I didn't get this one at all.
Like, is this one a hard one to?
John was only able to get
procure?
one on Black Friday. You bought one. I bought the other
We
one.
did get the other.
I didn't get it at all.
I found a liquor store that had one left. John was only able to get one.
So this may be one of the rarer variants we were saying.
It wasn't easy.
The Weller,
The
Weller was the
14
number one hardest one to get, but then this one, I think I got swapped out the cola, which was fine because the cola was good, but I just didn't get this one.
Okay.
But I still have one more case that I haven't opened that's a mixed case. It might have one of those in there, but I'm assuming it's probably going to be mostly the original, which is they're sitting back there. But
White label.
yeah, just like the white label.
Well, that's what I'm just kind of curious. Is like this.
Usually on a mixed case, you get 3 weird ones, and then you get the rest of them are all the regular.
Standard? Okay.
Yeah.
So I remember
But I
like,
haven't had that one at
like,
all.
last year, I feel like I saw so many different ones at so many places, and this year I'm hearing, I feel, where people are looking for certain ones they aren't finding. So it's getting a little more of that hunters thing like it
this
used
year,
to be.
I think
yeah,
this
the
year
Cola one would
helped.
have been awesome if I got more.
I think this year helped that people are out again and stores are open. At Thanksgiving last year, there was a lot of difficulty just getting out and doing stuff. So then there was still stuff left over, yada, yada, yada. I think Bourbon County even made more last year, Goose Island did, just kind of doing the like, we ain't got nothing else to do.
The only thing I remember from last year's Bourbon County release is that orange peel, the orange one.
The Carmelo was Carmelo last year?
The
Yeah.
salted caramel.
That one, the larceny
that
barrel.
was-
Larceny barrel.
Because that one was super
That
hot.
one, that one came out really hot.
and then
that
we
was the
drank
hot
it.
one, which
we drank
surprised
it
me
a few
because
months ago, and
Larcy's
it was
not
really
hot.
good.
No, remember it came out hot,
Yeah.
but then we had it again
After
a year
age.
later,
Yeah.
and it was stupid good.
Well, because
And
Larcy's
Earl
not
Grey
hot
was
out of the
last
bottle,
year.
so that
Yeah.
threw me
All I
on
can
the
remember is
bottle.
Earl Grey was last
I
year.
just remember the
that one
orange
was terrible. The Earl Grey was
It
terrible.
didn't work for me. It was good, but it didn't
It
work
might
for
have
me.
been an efficient execution, but it didn't work for us.
Yep.
Everything I've had this year has been
terrible.
good.
No, this year I haven't. We've only had two,
no.
but I'm not mad.
And we got
can't wait
others to
to-
try.
And we've had some weird ones. Like it's not
The
like,
cola and the cherry
Like, we had a
wood. I've never had
cola
a
one.
cherry wood one
and we had a
before.
cola one.
That
Like,
was
Yeah.
delicious.
but no, that cherry wood's
I'm
fantastic.
more impressed with this than I am the cola. The cola was a good execution, but
I
this
still
is
like
a
the cola
much...
better than that one.
I think this is
You
a
go
more
first,
interesting
don't you?
flavor, personally.
I am first, and I'm giving it a 4.75. I bounce between that and a 4.5.
We can all be right, Tyler. It's okay.
Personally, I like the cola one better too.
I like the cola one too.
And I know we're not supposed to compare, but
But that one's good too. I mean,
now
it's
what's
great.
funny is I rated the cola one lower.
Because of my personal flavor preferences.
I like the balance on this one. I like the cola flavor. I like the balance, the heat without being hot. This one I like as a if I'm just grading a beer,
Yeah.
Oh, I
I'm grading this one higher.
because it's exactly what it says right there.
I liked the cola, just that weird flavor a little better, but I don't think I could have. I think I'd have one bottle to myself and be happy for a year on that one. I think this one I could have one bottle a week and be happy. Like it's just I may like that flavor more, but this one's the one that's longer
This
lasting.
is definitely the slow sipper. I'll drink this all night long, like one bottle, and I'll be happy all night long.
Don't be a puss.
I really thought he was gonna say
For hours.
I'm gonna go for hours. But I'm gonna go 4.75. What'd you just give it?
same.
Okay.
Mike,
I was gonna say 4.5, but you guys, I mean, 4.5. Yeah, it's 4.5 for me.
it's still 4.75 overall.
Yeah.
4.5. It's exactly what it says it is
Basically,
on the label.
any score between 4 and 5, I would look at that person and go, "Yeah,
Yeah.
like legit." I think
We
the way
consider
it's
a
made,
4.5 as a perfectly made beer.
I think the
4.5
way it's
is
made,
perfect.
and that's why I almost stayed with a 4.5 because it's not. It's weird.
I've
I
had two other-
toyed with a 5.
I
I really did
I never got there.
this is my because I smoke a lot of meats and things. I use a lot of cherry wood.
Yeah, you do.
Like I recognize. Oh, buddy.
what that is.
Yeah, it did it really well. So
Smoking the meat, you know what that
the
is? That
only-
was-
Maddie, what would you give
The
it?
only reason I said 4.5, I think, is because I had two other ones that I liked just a little bit better.
And
But it's still great.
But what I just said is I liked that one better and scored that one higher.
I don't understand that. But
Again, it's all because of that lasting, like how well this one's made. I just really like the weirdness
you
of
can
the
breathe
cola.
that out and just.
I think it's the weirdness of the
oh, it's still
cola.
on my nose.
Does that make sense? The weirdness
I
of the
still
cola
have
makes
cherry.
me
I
want
respect
it
what
more.
you're saying, but your logic is faulty.
It
But yes.
usually is. But go ahead. What are you giving it?
We can't all be right, so I'm sad you guys
He's
are all
doing it.
wrong.
He's doing
He
it.
is.
I'm going
That's why he doesn't
5.
count.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, alright, no. As a stout fan, as a barrel-aged program fan, this has got both those things in spades, and it's got unique flavors on top of it. It's well executed. It's got a great booze level. It smells like it's going to knock you in the face, but it's super smooth to drink. Out the bottle, fresh, not aged.
I know.
Like, there is
Damn it,
so
you're right.
much well
Let's do it.
done on this. So
It'll be
much
5
to
next year
appreciate.
for sure.
This thing is fantastic. You guys suck. Sorry. But the 5 is the right answer. I'm sorry we can't all be right.
I'm really glad I bought a second bottle.
Yeah.
I was able to find a second bottle.
Honestly, I think this
Because
will be
now-
worse aged.
We had it hot. We're gonna throw it in our nice new.
Because if this is the hot version, this being
That's
aged,
hopeful.
I'm gonna be let down on because I like
It's
a
got
robust
loud
bourbon barrel
bells
program.
over it, too.
Personally.
Shut up.
It's time to wrap up the night. What's going to be the fucking beer of the night? Holy shit.
So, guys, thank you for watching. We're not even going to do that. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you guys for watching, though. Seriously, I know we went over a little bit, but the beers we had at the end of the night deserved being gushed
All the
about.
superlatives.
They deserved being gushed about. I'm going to go over it one more time just so everybody knows all the scores. We're looking at Carolina Cobbler, 175. Marzen Hotel, 275. Astral Reef Mead, 4. Astronaut Ice Cream, which was over a year and a half old, 325. IPA, over a year and a half old. Cherry Amberana Tax Holiday, 5. Icelandic Toasted Porter, 475, but got a 5. Coquito, unanimous 4 out of 4 5s. The Cherrywood Stout, 475. Milford Ditch, 4.5. We have 6 beers at a 4 or higher, 5 that are a 4.5 or higher.
Mike, you picked a good night to be on, buddy.
Yeah, man, it was good.
Mike's like, damn straight up fucking
Yeah.
did.
It's like, you know what?
Lots of really good beers, man. It's gonna be.
Grandpa always said I'd rather be looking than smart.
This is one of those moments where I'm really glad it's not us that has to go first. Matt, what is your beer of the night?
I'm going to get there with a train of logic.
Did you see him pause for a second? Like,
Just because, and Brett says, sounds like G. I'm guessing that's the thing between you and him. It sounds like G.
nope,
Made
not
it
a
good?
clue.
All right.
My guess is answer G, like
Yeah, no.
A, B, C, and D weren't good enough.
So the blanket answer would be hour 2. Hour 2 won the day.
No,
but
beer
more,
of the night.
More specifically, so I'm going to go through like my train of logic here. Like, all right, the Taxman
Short train.
was amazing. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. But that Einstock won on it for me because it was the dark horse, and it was really good.
Yeah, it was good.
But
So that wasn't it.
no. But this deliciously crafted Bourbon County we had was amazing. It's everything I want in a barrel-aged stout. And it's got a unique flavor. It's fantastic. But
So
the real
not
winner,
this one either.
the
And
real
the
winner
real
of the
winner
night is the beer that
You gotta
took
quit
something
writing.
I loathe and turned it into a delicious, delicious beverage. I hate to be the Windmill fanboy, but I'm going Windmill for the win. That beer was perfectly executed, and for someone that hates coconut, I liked it as much as I did. That has to be my winner for the night.
John,
So many memorable beers.
there's
Right?
so many.
So many.
That's why I had to go through the train of 4.
You're
I-
stupid.
You're all winners.
yeah, no, there's not. There's like
Except
one
maybe Divine.
There's only
But
one
whatever.
loser tonight.
Except for Carolina Cobbler.
Yeah.
That's why I said there's only one.
So, but no, I think for me, the
Although I
one
rated
that
that one lower.
if I can't go like the best beer of the night because they're all pretty much really great, the surprising one to me, I did not anticipate the Taxman one being that good.
So is that yours?
That is mine.
I respect that. That's one of the 4
My-
I wanted to pick.
I
said
am
said
actually
4.
going with the Taxman as well, just because I loved all the flavors in that. It had so many layers. It was just really good.
Yeah.
It was just really. I wanted more of it.
Was it like an ogre?
I don't know what
So
that
many
means,
layers.
but it was lots of layers.
He
So
does
many
know.
flavors. So many, like I felt like it
Because
was
ogres
so
are
many.
flavorful, duh.
It's just weird when you see all the
You ever
flavors.
tried
on a-
ogre? Fresh ogre?
When you see all those flavors on a beer, and then you actually are like, "Oh yeah, I tasted the cherry," and there's 20 other things on there. But this one actually had like.
You mean like a
4
lot of
things.
hype beers that we have? Like, yeah.
Yeah, this had 4 things on the can, and it was like, yep, and yep.
So for me, it's been bouncing between 2, and you guys have named both of them.
Brett says Cobbler is the beer of the night.
Of course it is.
The only one who didn't hold its own.
And
Ask
honestly,
Eric who he thinks should be beer of the night.
even though I scored the Coquito higher, it's not based on the score for me why I'm choosing Coquito. It is because both surprised the hell out of me. It was Windmill made a high ABV stout, which they do, without going over the top sweet, which sometimes they do.
Diabetes.
while not only
Seismic.
Now I like coconut, but they did it so well that they even got the dipshit to like it.
Whoa! I feel like that was a
You were
attack on
attacked.
me,
That was the
but-
goal. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be putting something behind me.
Honestly,
right?
Coquito wowed me so much that even though Taxman gave me a beer better than anything I've had from them in probably 2 years,
Yeah, ever.
Coquito still won, and that just tells you how good that beer was to me.
Yeah, it was hard.
And then Icelandic was my third.
Yeah.
Like those 3 beers are just stupid. I'm going with Coquito. It means we have 2 for Coquito, 2 for Taxman.
Rock, paper, scissors. Who wins?
That is a just fantastic night.
John's a Rochambeau shoot guy. We just establish that.
I'm so damn happy.
Yeah.
Final thoughts are, fuck yes tonight.
Hour 2 for the win. FTW.
And it started before that with Milford Ditch. We
did.
added one into hour 1. That middle
Kinda
beer.
forgot about that.
But when you start playing to the stout strings on
Technically,
stout
we scored that
crowd,
in hour 2.
No, Milford Ditch was scored in hour 1.
Technically, we
It was like
scored it in
8:05.
an hour. It was like 8:07 when we scored.
Yeah,
Let the record
yeah,
show.
yeah.
We were ahead of time.
But
As
with
the
the
guy
guy
back here
But
that
we've
sees
gone
the
to
clock.
9:13, so it's no.
Damn it!
All right, guys. Thank you all for listening, watching, whatever the hell you do. This has been a hell of a lot of fun with a hell of a lot of good beer.
Thanks
Tonight was a good night. Today,
Yeah,
I
Mike-
didn't have to get my AK. Today was a good
today
day.
was a good day.
Mike, thank you so much for being on the show, for filling in today.
Absolutely.
Thank you for also bringing some delicious beers for us to try, man.
And thank you for
Absolutely. Anytime.
being one of our main sponsors. We appreciate
We're
it.
going to have to go on CanCam, I guess, signing off just for that.
Hey, if you're local,
If you
look
look
for some
that
events
way.
coming up soon that you can join us at, because sounds like there's going to be a few.
January 14th, it looks like. We'll post something in the next couple days once we
Try to make it.
guarantee
Ah,
that
Yep.
Off-Screen Matt can join us. It'll either be the 14th or 21st, but it looks like the 14th. So, check out Indie Craft Brew. Check out all their upcoming events. The 7th, they have Windmill Tap Takeover. 14th is Hop Lore, and 21st is Pax Verum. Thank you guys for listening. I'm TBG_Ops Guy.
But I mean, Q.
Our guest is Mike
Was.
Martin from Indie Craft Brew. He had to pop out of here real
Taking a
quick.
piss.
And
Nah.
I'm just
No.
so much nicer than you.
rocking a piss.
Rock-
And
Rocking a bit,
behind
sorry.
the camera, the one, the only, he keeps this show running even though he's him.
Off-screen Matt?
We love you guys. Thank you so much. Make sure you tune in to the Two Beerded Guys Drunken Movie Reviews. You can find them wherever podcasts are found. Later.